Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good night. We are going to be making a Christmas project. I got a paper mache hat that I should have had sitting on my desk. So I got a paper mache hat that I'm going to paint and do all kinds of fun things too. So I will pan down and we'll get started. Tonight we have Christy on the panel. Nikki is sick, so she will be in the chat. But give me a second and I will pan down.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Jen. Hi, Talise.
Sorry, lady.
Hi, Ange.
I just told my husband, please stop, honey. He's all, okay, sorry, ladies.
Bye-bye, Dennis.
I'm going to shoot him. I'm telling you what. I'm going to shoot him.
Hi, June.
Oh, I forgot to send the picture to June. Oh, June, I will do that tonight. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot.
I had problems June last night. I kept getting booted, and so I forgot to tell her too. So I'm sorry.
Hi, Lynn. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Jen. Hi, Talise. Hi, June. Hi, Ange. All right, we're going to get started. Let me adjust my camera. That's so weird to me. This stuff is on my right, but you guys are seeing it on my left, right? That's so weird to me. Okay, so we will begin with some black gesso. And this is just your acrylic art. What is it? I got it at Michael's, or yeah, I got it at Michael's. So how's everyone tonight? And the links have already been posted? You said? Okay.
Yep. I bet you June, Barbara's in here. Let's see. The bets are going to be gone. Is this going to be how much space she has on her desktop? Oh, Lynn's sick. Lynn Young.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn.
And Crystal's tummy's growling. We can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh, crud. I'm so sorry. Holy crap.
And click on yourself, too.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just one of them days. My dog is growling at my husband. My husband is playing with my other dog. And then, yeah, I'm telling my husband, please stop. And then he's hollering back, what? Like, are you serious?
And we have Penny in the chat who needs to be next to me.
She's next to you?
She needs to be up here next to me, yeah. I showered, Penny.
She's not stinky. What's June doing? Why don't we see if June wants to come on?
Yeah.
Let's get her her messenger. Her last name is Gallagher. June, do you want to come on the panel? I'm going to try and start. Nikki and I have already been talking about this. I'm going to start. What?
She don't know how.
Do you have a camera or no? I don't think you have to have a camera. I think that as long as...
No, I don't have a camera on desktop, and that's where I'm sitting.
Oh, okay. So you... Oh, I didn't know that. So you just click the link and then it... Okay. Yep. So let me send her the link then. Hold on. I'm going to send you the link then, June, and then you...
I got it. Hopefully it'll work.
Okay. And then you just click on that, and then it'll say... It'll come up with a big paragraph. You just click the little box, and then you hit... It'll say, I think, join on air or go live or something like that. And then you just click that. And as long as you click the camera button, I think it will make it so you can't be seen if you have a camera on your device and you don't want to be seen. I'm going to try and have everybody on here before the first of the year. This is what one of my goals. But we know how I am about goals.
Huh? But we won't go further in that right now. Hi, Barbara Higgins.
Oh, hi, Miss Barbara. How are you feeling? So, Joanne, what are you up to? I know you're up to something. I know you're making something. Have you guys been doing April's challenge? The what is it? The plate?
Yep.
It's so funny. Christy got hers done. I haven't seen it, but Christy got hers done, and then she says, "I like doing that. I think I want to make another." And I think there was like a couple other people that said that too. That April was telling me or something. I forget how I don't know if I read that or what, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Well, it's great. I never thought about doing it on a paper plate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why did I buy a glass plate? But it peels off the glass plate pretty easy.
Well, that's what April was originally going to do. And then somebody asked, can you do it on paper plate? And I said, well, sure you can. And then April said, yeah, sure you can. She kind of went with it. Well, then she ended up enjoying doing it on a paper plate too. So it's neat how, you know, the audience feeds into it. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool.
And Laura wants to do one too, I believe.
Oh yeah, Laura's pretty talented.
Barbara is done with her plate, and Talise is done.
Wow, cool. Did you guys enjoy making them more than what you thought you would?
And Barbara Higgins' plate is done. Yeah, but Nikki was over there, and so you cheated, Barbara Higgins.
You're calling you right out, Barbara.
Didn't Nikki do one too?
Yes, I think so. And I think she's actually going to do another one too. Yeah, I think that's actually what transpired. The conversation was, she had said something about doing another one, and then it was funny because I read it, and then you had said something about doing another one. I'm like, wow, everybody, because I've got two as well. So everybody is just having fun doing a couple of them.
You have a couple of them. Does that mean that you did them?
Me?
Yeah.
They're not done.
Surprise, surprise.
They're at one stage or another, and then I've got to add more things to them. But you know. They will be done by the, what is it, the 11th or the 5th? No, not today's the 11th, isn't it? No, today's the 12th.
It was due the 11th. No.
No, it's to the 15th, right?
Yes.
Okay. Don't be stressing me out. I'll start doing my plate right now.
I did 2 plates, Joanne said. Joanne Jackson.
Cool.
Hey, y'all. I'm lurking in chat. There's Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Hey, Nick. I'm sorry your belly's not feeling good. Has anybody heard, did April make it home?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I saw, though.
Yeah, last thing I read was that her flight was delayed.
Nikki wants to know who won the bet about the time that you'll be going on.
Well, what time zone were we talking about? I think it was Talise, wasn't it? What time did she say? 7:53?
I don't remember. June is responsible for writing down the times.
Oh, we're waiting on you, June. You need to come here.
I received the link and trying to open, but I can't seem to figure it out.
Okay, you can either just push on that link. So just click on the link, right click on the link. Are you on your phone or computer?
Phone.
Another thing what I do is I copy and paste. I copy that link and then I go to my search engine and then I hit paste and go and then it brings it up. She's like, I'm trying. So everyone needs to start getting their selves ready. That way when I say, hey, such and such, do you want to come on the show? Here's the link.
Maybe you should do a show, little tutorial on how to do Hangouts. So it's always there for someone to watch.
Oh, that's true. That's a good idea.
Because we know you're really good at figuring that out.
Oh, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. As technically savvy as I am.
Better than me. Talise said 7:53.
See, I knew it. I remembered that for some reason. I don't know why.
Nikki said, I decided to order pizza. Mistake number 1. Oh, that's April's fault, though. Hey, that's not me. I'm in the clear.
That's what hurt her belly.
Yep.
Did you get sausage or something?
Yeah.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
I'm just painting the inside. I have to. If not, it will drive me nuts.
I'm the same way. Police said my 10-year-old son was sick with an upset tummy yesterday. He said he needed to burp. What came out was not a burp.
Oh, goodness. Ooh. Oh. Poor little guy. Is that your youngest one, Talise? So she's probably been up all night.
I don't miss those days.
Dealing with a sick kid. Yeah, that's some, man.
Yep, the youngest.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Poor girl.
He thought it was funny. Of course. And Nikki says she hopes it doesn't happen to her.
Oh. Yeah, I man.
Oh, we got June in here. How cool.
It's June, yeah.
Yeah.
I did it.
June's here. She's like, hey, I'm really here.
Oh my goodness. And there's a picture of me too. Maybe I should sit up.
No, you look all nice and relaxed.
I want to trade you, June. Why don't you come here and finish this project and I'll sit on the couch?
Wait a minute. Why am I flashing green? Are we having green flashlight? What? I don't understand this.
That's your voice. So when you talk,
Oh,
the little lights go up.
oh my goodness. Okay. Hi, everybody. Wow, if I told my son, he would flip. But I'm not going to yell.
Well, if you want to yell for him, you can push the mute button. Do you see where the do you see where the microphone is?
Crystal, I'm on. That's a little bit hard. Where would the microphone button be? Are you kidding? Really?
On the upper part of the screen, there'll be a microphone, a camera.
I don't have all of that. I have a little picture of Crystal. I have you, Christy, because you're talking to me. I still have your Facebook link, and that's about it. And I have live.
Are you on a phone or are you on your desktop?
I'm on my phone. My desktop doesn't have a camera.
Okay. So on your phone it's different.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I can't remember how to where the microphone is.
Okay.
Talise says touch your screen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And
Hold
it'll
on.
mute.
If you hear me yell, it's because that didn't work. Hold on. Now, oh, wait. Oh, I got something here. Now I got a camera. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
So if you push that, then it will mute you. Just like if you push the camera, it will just bring up your avatar. Like Christy's got her avatar up. The picture
Yes.
of her. Yes, it'll bring that up. Just so you know.
Oh, okay. Am I flashing green on your screen too?
Nope,
Yep.
not at all. Oh, is she? Not on-
Yeah, she flashes green when she talks. We can see it.
Oh,
my.
yeah.
Okay, hold on.
There, and now we can't hear you.
Oh, she's cute. See, ladies, it's not so hard. It is a little baffling for a minute, but it's not so hard.
He's playing on Xbox. You can't hear me screaming at him, as usual. I think he ignores me on purpose.
You've got one of them selective hearing aids, huh?
Yeah, oh, he definitely does.
Yeah, my husband has one of them. I need to go and buy myself one. So how are you? What have you been doing today?
Oh, today I went food shopping. I went to the Dollar Tree to pick up some stuff because I want to make my sister a little present for Christmas. And then I went to Michael's with a friend because we needed to get something for her house for Thanksgiving. And then, oh yeah, I also cooked, but that's it. I really haven't done very much today.
Well, that sounds like a busy day.
Yeah.
Well, I meant more like with my wolf. Oh goodness, things are falling here. I haven't really worked on my wolf because I'm having trouble with it, but I finally got the right color fur or wool, I should say, so I can try to finish that because I'd really like to finish it.
So what, you were just having trouble with getting a certain color?
Yes, and a certain texture. I wanted it to be a gray wolf, and a lot of the grays have brown in it, and I wanted it to be more on the cool shade, not on the brown shade. So I finally got this really beautiful wool that I found on Etsy. I bought something and it didn't work, so I had to rebuy something else. So I started working on it, but now I'm up to doing the face, and I had problems with the face trying to get it to look like a wolf or not like a fox. Like Eddie says, the other one looked like a fox. So I sort of stopped, but I'm up to the face. So hopefully maybe tomorrow when I come home from work, I can do the face.
So how long have you been doing that?
This particular wolf, too long. Too long. Oh, too long.
How long does it normally take you to do like one animal? Let's just say one of your mice.
Okay. Let's see. How I start the mice is that I make like an armature of wire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put polymer clay on the legs and I bake that. Then once the legs are there, I put it on the tail to make sure that the tail is like supports the mouse so that it stands. So it's like the 2 feet in the tail. Then a lot of times I don't do the hands, the front paws right away because I need to figure out exactly what it's going to be holding and not holding and positioning. So then I'll start needle felting the body. And then pretty much I do the arms and then I do the face. So that could take me about a week simply because I'm working and I can only do it for maybe an hour and a half at night because by the time I come home, I got to, cook dinner and I get a little tired. So during the summer, it would only probably take me about 2 days to get a mouse done, maybe 3.
And how many hours are you like working when you're working, when you go to work, and then you come home, do you work for like 2 hours on it or?
No, sometimes basically an hour and a half because I'm really tired.
Right.
I work with special needs kids and they sort of drain you.
Uh-huh.
So I'm pretty exhausted at night. And during the summer, if I worked on it about maybe 2 5-hour days, it would probably, the body would be done.
Right.
And then the rest of it just depends on how many details I have on it. That's how long it would take for me to get done. Some of them take longer than others.
So the body, so you use the tail and the legs as 3 supports to hold it up. So actually like 3 legs. And
yes.
Then but you do not put any clay where the body is. That's all just felting?
Yes. And then, yes. Mm-hmm.
And do you have to use just wool to felt? Or can you use other materials to felt?
How I learned was only using wool to felt. I should have said that on the armature, before you begin wrapping the wool around the armature, you should put pipe cleaners around it, very thin pipe cleaners, not those thick ones, because you need to give the wool something to grab.
Oh.
And then you do layer by layer. And then my top coat, the last layer that I put on, the mice is almost all made, and then I'm just putting the color of the mice. Usually the mouse body is white. If I'm doing a dark gray mouse, I try to use a darker wool to wrap because there's different kinds of wool, and I'm not really all that familiar with all the different names. But there is wool that you use just to have as like the core wool. It's not a really nice wool like merino, although merino is hard to felt, but it's just a fluffier type of wool that felts really, really easily. And that's what you use for your core. It's also less expensive than the wools that you use for the outer coat.
I'll have to share this link. Penny shared a link with me last night because of the gnome little beard thing,
Yes.
Penny, she does so much research on the internet. It's crazy. She knows something about everything. And so she shared with me this link and they were really good prices. And there's a ton of colors. So you probably would maybe be interested in that because of all the colors that I seen, So I'll have to, when I send that picture of that snowman, I'll send a picture of that.
Well, that's not what I'm needle felting with. That's what I use for hair. If I was making a polymer clay doll, I would use that for hair. And that's stuff that Penny, I did look at the link last night and it was absolutely gorgeous. The stuff that
okay, she did put it in chat. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I have a link. See, the reason why I never want to go on, especially to show how I do the mice, is because it's not my, well, except for the feet and doing the polymer clay parts of it, doing the mice itself is not really my idea. I learned it from another person, which I could give the link, but not right now because I can't figure out how to do that because I'm on my phone. So I can't go, I don't know if I can go over to my computer or something and do that.
Mhm.
But this lady that has a lot of YouTube videos really, and she also has a shop where I get a lot of my wool. She just didn't have the right color gray. That's why I didn't go to her.
Mhm.
She really tells people how to needle felt. And you can she can show you how to do a mouse. And then I could show you how I do my mice because it is a little bit different, but I feel really funny showing how to needle felt a mouse because I'm sort of copying her.
Well, that's okay because that's why, like for example, when Nikki did, remember when we did all those books and they were spread open and then we
Yes.
tore out the pages and stuff. So if you notice, Nikki said, this is credit, I got this idea from such and such. And so then we always will post the link to that person's channel. And then, so we give credit to that person, but then it's our own spin on it because everyone has done everything. So yeah, don't let that stop you. It's just your different spin on it, but you do whatever makes you feel comfortable. But I'm just saying that I wouldn't let that stop me because obviously you're not going to be the very first person that invented that. You know what I mean?
No, but maybe with the snowman, when you send me the picture and I do one, that's something that I might post if I could figure out how to set up my phone to take the video, because or I could at least maybe show you on steps in Facebook by taking still pictures, because that's something that I wouldn't be copying from them because it's just circles. It's just basically circles or whatever shape that you're going to show me when you show me the picture.
You want to say why you cut those all off, Crystal?
Thanks, Christine. I took them.
Hey, we have a party going in the other chat, so you're fine. Booze and snacks included.
I took these off because I'm a little OCD. I want to make sure I get back here so that when you see these on here, when you see the berries on the hat, you can see the dimension. If I left it cardboard, it just would look unfinished. So that's why I did that. And I heated it up because I noticed it was hot glued. So I heated it up and then I'm painting behind it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
thank
in
you.
case someone asks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Continue on.
I love what you do with those mice and everything. I've seen like little kid like tutorial type of stuff with felting, like just a round fat little chicken,
Yes.
And, I'm like, wow, this is so cool, so I can't even imagine how to do a mouse, especially with what you do to them. It just blows my mind. It's just crazy how much detail, especially the hands and stuff. So the hands clay then?
Yes.
And you do all that detail in their fingers and stuff. That just blows my mind.
Yes.
Is there a certain type of what kind of clay do you use?
I use Primo polymer clay. I use it's the translucent clay. And then after it's baked, I brush on chalk pastels of the color like rust and pink. And the chalk pastels stain it enough so that it looks like it's pinkish toned or an orange toned. And because it's translucent, it gives it more of a real life look.
Well, that's what I've really noticed, is that I'm just shocked at how realistic they look. It blows my mind. That's why I've been like, I want her to do a tutorial because I mean, I know it would take you forever probably. That would probably be a 500-part tutorial. I mean, really, so that people could get the gist of everything. You know what I mean? Those important, pertinent details. Because they're amazing. I'm just wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow.
Now, can I go on YouTube on my computer so I can see chat? Because I can't see chat here.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So you can actually go on YouTube and, like you're watching the show, but you'll have to mute one of them. So you would probably want to mute your YouTube channel.
Yes.
And then that way it doesn't echo back and forth into the screen.
Okay. Yes, I got that. I'm watching you and I'm looking at chat. Oh, this is fun.
Now you see why I need like Christy on the panel so that Christy can read what people are saying, because I can't read while I'm doing this. I can glance up every so often, but I really can't, just sit and read the chat all the time. You know what I mean? Not if I want it to get done in a couple hours.
Instead of 18 to 20.
I didn't prepare for this. I don't have my coffee and snacks, so I don't know how long we're going to go tonight.
I know, Jude. I wasn't prepared either. All of a sudden, I heard the beeping. And I thought, okay, it's regular Hangouts. And then I noticed, no, it's not. It's like, I had no chance.
Even though I sent her a message an hour and a half ago saying, I think I'm going to go live in an hour or hour and a half. It's like, well, what time? Yours or my time?
Yeah, besides that, and it was, I think I might. So I never hold her to that whatsoever.
You can mute yourself, and you can turn your camera. Well, you've got your avatar up. The avatar is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
You can, mute yourself and then go get yourself your coffee and your snacks and all that stuff,
Oh, okay. Well, I see that Barbara's already high as a kite. Barbara, this is not fair. You have to share.
So what do you do with handicapped kids?
I'm a classroom aide. So basically the teacher teaches and I try to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to. I help them out. It's a tough job sometimes because we have, in our first period class, we have 7 different children and they all have different needs. And it gets a little, especially because I do math, my teacher does math and science. So math is not a subject that a lot of the children like.
Sure. So
keeps me very busy making sure that they're writing everything down, they're doing the problems correctly. I don't know, I just do a lot of things during the day, but basically I'm there to help the teacher teach.
Yeah. So are they like high functioning autistic children then, or are they behavior impaired children, or like what are they?
It's a mixture. It's a mixture, but we're not, it would be high functioning autistic because we're really not set up to, it's a public school. So it's just, they're pretty high functioning as far as that's concerned. And if they really have some things where they could hurt themselves or something like that, they have a one-on-one aide that goes with them. So she'll be in the classroom also with us, helping along. But basically the ones in our class are very high functioning, or it's behavioral, or it's a lot of different things. Mm-hmm. It's hard to describe because it's a day-to-day different thing, whatever they need.
Right. Yeah, I actually used to work in a school with children that were handicapped, so I know what you're talking about. I just was curious to know what it was you were dealing with. And they take a lot of take a lot of patience and a lot of energy. You know?
Yes,
Yeah, it's crazy.
yes.
Okay,
And
remember you told me I had to take that bell back because it wasn't big enough? So now you get to suffer. No, Nikki said my nephew is autistic, so I know it's a tough job.
Yeah, yeah.
yes, well, it's also tough because sometimes they don't like doing the work. I'll just leave it like that. And I don't know, there's different reasons why, but I always stress schooling for my children because I just thought it was very important.
Mhm.
And when I see that what I think might be laziness, I get a little bit annoyed
Sure. Yep.
because I think it's very important.
Yep.
But the laziness you find out comes from different reasons, probably because they don't understand it. It's a defense mechanism, all of this other stuff. But I can't deal with laziness. So I'm always going to the window and just standing at the window and giving myself a 2-second break because yelling, I'm not supposed to be yelling at the children. That's not my job.
Right.
But it really aggravates me because I always feel like if they just tried maybe a little harder, maybe they can get out of our class and go into the next, the next highest level, because I want them to make something of themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's not my responsibility. And I have to stop treating them like I would as a parent.
Well, but then again, I mean that is a lot what a teacher is. You know, a teacher is just where mom is able to have a break, is a lot of times what I've felt. That we're extended mothers for all those children.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. A lot of times though, I've noticed that at home they will try and mimic the behaviors they get away with at home. And so there was a lot of times I would have conversations with parents, and it's always at like the first 3 times I talk with the parents, then they're like a little grouchy with me, but then when they know it's coming from a place of love and that's it, then they kind of will look inside themselves and then look at their own behaviors and start noticing that gee, yeah, maybe I should, make him not just excuse it because he's autistic or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know it is hard though. It is very, very hard. I actually I have a Indian ringneck parrot, and there was a lady who her grandson was moving into her house because the parents were going through a divorce or whatever, and so it was my birthday, and I decided I wanted a parrot. I had cockatiels and stuff, but I decided I wanted a parrot. Well, I go and I see this this bird, and it was self-mutilating itself because
Ooh.
parrots don't understand why a child or a person is different. They just know that there's something different about them. And
Yes.
so they will start actually chewing themselves up, pulling all their feathers out because they're so anxious because they don't know why they're feeling this vibe from that person, Anyway, I guess there was a bunch of people. I was the only one that was able to pick up the bird and stuff. So I bought him and I still have him, and he's beautiful now. I was wondering if his feathers were going to grow back, but they did.
They did?
Yep, they did. They did.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen lots of stories where they don't grow back, but yeah, his are gorgeous. He's a very limey green with a black and orange ring around his neck, and then the ends of his wing feathers and his tail feathers, they fade into a teal color. So
Oh,
yeah,
how beautiful.
very, very beautiful. But he doesn't like anyone else now. He just likes me. That's it.
Okay.
That's the only one he trusts.
Well, he was in such a bad place that he
Yeah.
sort of sees you as his mom. I don't know in bird
Yeah.
language how they see somebody, but you're his only friend.
Right. Yeah, but it was just so sad because I didn't realize that like birds, would do that because of something like that. I mean, it blew my mind.
We have a nature preserve by us, and I had seen some birds without feathers. And my daughter used to go there a lot during the summer as a helper because she likes to take care of all the animals and stuff. And she told me that that was because something happened to them.
Yep.
But
Traumatic.
they looked, it was so odd to look at them. You almost didn't want to because they were half had feathers, half didn't have feathers. It was really sort of very sad.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll break your heart. There's some actual videos on YouTube of birds that have injured themselves to the point that there's this one little bird. It's I think it's a Quaker parrot. Well, it is completely naked. Like he has not even the little teeny feathers, that start to come out. Not even that follicle of the feather is still there. It pulled all of its feathers out. So this girl, she, adopted it, and she has all kinds of clothes for the little thing. So it wears all these little clothes that she's crocheted. And it's the funniest thing to see this little bird, little naked, looks like a naked chicken, and it's scurrying across the floor with this little outfit on. It's the cutest darn thing, though, like just only a face a mother could love, but you can't help but fall in love with him. He's so darn cute. Absolutely adorable.
Christy left because she wants to get something to drink. Talise is wearing soft fuzzy slippers with kitty cat ears. Nikki is wearing shiny slippers. And someone has a tiara for Christy. Talise, you have a tiara for Christy. And hold on. And Christy's wearing a formal ball gown? Okay. Just trying to keep you up to date on chat in case anybody asks the question.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you.
Okay, but they're all wearing very crazy things. I didn't know it was dress up night. Hold on.
I know, right?
Wait, Nikki's got a onesie with heels.
Only Nikki would buy that. Of course, Nikki's got a onesie with heels. So funny.
Oh, and Nikki, you got to tell me what color that is. I need to visualize you. Are they stiletto heels? Just regular. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the visual right now, I tell you, the visual.
Well, they're not pink. We found out they're not pink. Okay.
It's probably pink.
They're shiny silver. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Nikki, you stay in the house now with those shiny silver shoes on. Don't be going outside. Don't know what's out there. A blue onesie. Wait, she has a blue onesie with the tiara and shiny silver.
Oh my goodness. I was even going to say blue. I bet it's blue.
Okay. This is, I have a new respect for Christy. This is harder than it looks.
Right? That's why it's always the running joke when she gets up to go get something. We're always, shocked because we can't have her leave, So we are always giving her grief.
Talise wants a picture. You want a picture of you, Nikki?
Yeah, Nikki, come on the panel. Show us your outfit. She's like, heck no. You guys will have it posted, plastered all over Facebook.
Barbara wants to know if it has a flap in the back.
Oh, Barbara. Naughty. Oh, hey, Jean. How are you? We are making a Frosty the Snowman hat, and I tore off the the berries. And so I'm painting the leaves and I'll paint the berries. And then I'm going to, of course, decorate it and bouge it all up. But I really was thinking I really would love to do it steampunk again, but I'll do another one steampunk. I'm in the Christmas mood. But I like doing the hats the steampunk way. It's really cool. It always turns out really neat.
Okay, Penny's wearing a long t-shirt that says Penguin Lady, the woman, the myth, the legend.
Oh goodness. Oh
So
no.
I'm pretty well dressed. I'm wearing a black t-shirt and pants. Okay, we're I have to go get something. Should I get a robe? I don't know.
A robe and a tiara, right?
Yeah, I don't even have a tiara. I have to make a tiara.
I'm back.
So what'd you get to drink? I bet it's your cappuccino.
No.
No, oh, cracking a Dr. Pepper.
Yep. Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh, diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, love that aspartame, huh?
Hush.
I can't drink diet sodas. They give me a headache. The aspartame. Oh. So, is there any other crafts you do, June? Do you do other crafts besides the felting, or?
I make polymer clay dolls.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Oh, how long have you been doing this?
With the polymer clay since about maybe 12 years ago. And then I branched out into felting because I didn't think the polymer clay mice looked as realistic as I wanted them to. So I was looking at Etsy and I kept on seeing, needle felted animals. And finally I found the videos to start learning how to needle felt. So.
And how long have you been needle felting?
2 years.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Did you have your stuff in a store?
Ring, ring, ring.
What's up?
Jean wants to know, where did you get the hat, dear?
Oh, I got it at where did I got it at Joann's. And they're normally $6.99. And then but it was 50% off, so I bought 2 of them that day because, it's essentially buy one get one free, so that was my thinking.
Okay, thank you. Continue on.
So do you sell your stuff then?
Yes, I have a store on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
I even knew that. Where have you been, Crystal?
I didn't know that she sold them. I was thinking so, but I wasn't sure. So what do you just like mice? Is that your favorite animal, or what made you do mice?
Well,
here.
Doing human figures is very hard. And I found that a lot of the figures that I have weren't selling. So I always loved doing mice, the polymer clay ones. And then I decided, well, let me just start to do the needle felting ones. And they've sold a lot better than my polymer clay figures. So because I enjoy doing them and I can make their outfits on them even easier than I can on polymer clay figures, I just decided to keep going with them.
Wow. 2 years. That's crazy.
Oh, here's my son. Oh, yep. Oh, hold on. I think I should mute. Hold on. I got to figure out how to mute again. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Hi, June, son.
You have Rajul here.
Oh, hi, Rajul. Where
Christine's
have you
here.
been? We've missed you. Long time no see.
You have Christine.
Oh, Christine Hoback. I'm here, girl. How are you?
Jean's here.
Yeah, I answered. Jean had asked,
Yeah.
what are we making? And I asked her. I answered her. Thank you, though, Christy.
Must have been when I was getting the soda.
Yep, that's when you left for a second.
I'm sorry.
Well, June said, "Wow, this is a lot harder than Christy makes it look." She was reading the chat. It was cute. I was like, "Wow, now you see why we have the running joke of buzzing her when she leaves leaves the desk."
I know it's hard. He just came down and said, "Oh, good." That he was very, very impressed with the whole thing. He doesn't understand that. I don't know how to do these things.
How
Oh,
old?
good. He's 22.
Oh, okay. What game is he playing? Do you know?
One with a lot of cursing.
Well, that narrows it down to 99.9.
I don't know. He's happy. He's yelling. He's happy and yelling. He's fun.
And where are you from? Are you from New York?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You tell from how most people notice that right away.
Yeah, I'm from Delaware, and so yeah, I love the East Coast accent, especially the New York accent. So I figured you were.
Yes. I was born in Queens, and then we moved out to Long Island because we wanted to have kids, so we just wanted to give them a better area to grow up in.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now I'm waiting for my daughter to finish college. She's got another 2 years, and then we might move again. I don't know.
So how many children do you have?
Just 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
More than enough.
More than enough.
You have Shirley and Amy here.
Hey, Shirley. Hey, Amy. Amy, she's cute. Amy June is on the panel.
Hi, Amy.
She made it. I said, June, do you want to come on? And she said, yeah, sure. I don't know how. And she figured it out.
Yeah, you just press a lot of buttons. That's all.
Yeah. Don't forget to sign your life away just to come on Hangouts.
That's what I used to say too. That's funny that you say that, Christy, because I would have a heck of a time trying to get on, and I would be calling everyone. It was crazy because if people are not in the Hangout, then you end up, if you push the phone, then it will call everybody. And so then everybody's wondering, what is Crystal doing? Why is she calling us? Well, I was going in the wrong Hangout. Yeah, it takes a minute, but
Toby,
you got it pretty quick. Oh, hey, Toby. Mary. Shirley. Mary.
Wow.
We've got a fellow New Yorker on the panel. June's on.
Hi, Mary.
Mary lives in
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so neat. April was able to go see her. April had a heck of a time though, I guess, leaving. Her flight got delayed. Which, you know, could be a good thing, but then she got stuck evidently for a little bit.
Is she back?
Yeah, I
Home?
guess she's back home finally, yeah.
yeah, Mary finally kicked her out.
Christine
Heading up.
said I was calling people too when I tried to get on. Yeah, it's a little crazy, and especially like if you were to go on from your desktop or your laptop, it's even different than your phone. The phone is, I think, the most difficult, but in a sense, it's easy too. I don't know how
Hi,
to
sweet
explain
Mary.
that, but what?
I said hi, sweet Mary.
Oh.
Sorry.
What you doing, Mary? Can't believe Mary's up. It's 10:30.
She's still on vacation. Why should she go to bed early?
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. Oh my gosh, she's gonna kick my butt. I forgot. She's like, what are you making me go back to work already for?
She needs to recoup now.
I know, right? Needs a whole nother month of vacation.
She just woke up.
Oh.
She's resting.
Well, I'm glad I was on it this time. That worked out. I tell you what, this Tim Holtz mat is amazing. It really, really is. It cleans up so easily. Last night, Nikki was saying how spoiled she is because she'll just put paint on the glass mat and then just, use it and then wipe it off. It really is fantastic. And you can even let it dry on here, paint dry on here, and then you just take this the scraper and you just scrape it, but I don't have the time right now to just leave it dry. Now I got to figure out what to do. I tell you, I've got like 10 projects that I really want to do and get done. And so me trying to decide which one, I've been trying to decide which one like all day long. It's been crazy. I would pick up something and then I'm like, okay, I'll do this tonight. And then I'd see something else as because I'm rearranging my other room for the overflow of craft supplies. And I would find something else and then I'm like, yeah, I can do this and this and this. And then I would find something else and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I have like a bunch of ideas. Okay, now.
Joanne says I've got to get that mat. Maybe a Christmas gift to myself. Yeah, same here.
It really is. I have, I think I showed you guys this before. So underneath of here, what's nice is you can have like a magnet up here. April does this. She'll have a magnet lay up here, and then she stores her little dies underneath of here. And then she'll use the magnet and then grab the dies out from underneath of there. And that's really smart. I put my other mats, my mixed media mats, I put them underneath of here. Just so if I need to make a couple messes in a hurry, then I can do that and don't have to worry about cleaning stuff up on the mat. Because I already have the brown ones from before, and I love those as well. I'm going to be doing something with the melting pot, and so those are great for the stuff in the melting pot.
I told my hubby and kids I want Hobby Lobby and Michael's gift cards for birthday and Christmas.
Smart girl. Then you can get what you want. They have no idea what you want. And so, yeah, I think that's smart. I really do.
Amy said that she don't understand when you're talking about the magnetic parts. Can you say it differently?
I'll show you. So I have this. And where's a stack of magnets?
Yeah, I think I got that one.
I'll have this and I'll put it underneath. Okay. I'll put it underneath. Yes, I'm in my pajama pants. I will put it underneath, or April will put it underneath. And then you take a magnet. She'll just have a magnet sitting here. So you see, I have no lip to catch it. So then the magnet pulls it out.
Oh.
Yeah. So when you're working on a project and you don't want to collect all your magnets, you just want to, or your dies, you can just shove them all up underneath the magnet because these are underneath the mat. Oh my gosh, if I could talk clearly. Because this mat has feet, like 4 or 5 feet. I think there's one in the middle too. Anyway, so there's a little like 1/2 inch, rise underneath of it. And so you can shove magnets or dies underneath of it. So if you're going to continue with your project tomorrow, then you can continue with your project tomorrow and you don't have to go through and put them all away.
I just used an old refrigerator glass for one of my refrigerators that I threw out. There was a nice piece of thin glass on it, but it doesn't have feet. But it does the same thing where I can clean it up easily because I just put the paint right on it.
Yeah, that's smart. That's really smart. I have a We Are Memory Keepers glass mat, and I love it too. But you know, I am kind of partial to Timmy.
Yes, yes.
And I love the fact that this mat is here, even though I haven't even started using it. I do love the fact of this, and then it has a spot for you to take your like your oxide inks or your distress inks and stamp right there, so you can even see it's still moist. And I could spritz that with water, and then it's going to turn into a watercolor palette. So
Nice.
yeah, and with it being white, you can see the different colors versus on the black, you know. So I do love that aspect about it too. And then this mat here, you can buy replacements, but it's sticky on the back, and so it sticks down and it doesn't shift. But I'm always, as you all know, confined. I gotta have everything right here, and so I haven't worked this into my area yet. But
Okay.
eventually I will.
Okay. There was questions about a scan and cut.
A scan and cut.
Jean, I think, asked something, and
Was
we're
asking
having.
if I liked the scan and cut, if I have one. And I said, yeah, but I'm waiting for Nikki to teach me how to use it. Mary wants to know, Crystal, what are you making?
I am making a snowman hat, a Frosty the Snowman hat. So I've painted it, and now I'm getting ready to decorate it. But I painted these leaves, and then I'm going to, there's a third berry here somewhere, right? Was there 3 or 2? Wasn't there 3? Did I drop it? I thought there was 3. Anyway, I'm getting ready to paint these and then glitter these, and then I'm going to decorate it up and then put some you know, glitter and stuff like that on stuff. Make it pretty. Do that kind of stuff. Amy did say 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I don't know where the third one is. I thought there were. I know that both of them fell down on the floor, so maybe it fell over. Well, I don't know where it is. I'll have to add other stuff, which is fine. That's fine. Thank you, Amy. So, Christy, what have you been working on today?
I've taken notes for you and Nikki.
Oh.
And I went shopping at
Oh, yeah. What did you get?
mainly Christmas gift for family. Yeah, since you made me return the bell.
She texted and said, hey, she texted a picture of this bell because I was messing with her and said she needed a bell. So she texted me this picture of this big, huge bell. And then I said, no, that one's not big enough.
And it was heavy and big. It was from Tuesday morning because they said that I need something because they can't hear me. They just choose not to hear me. I am loud. See, Ju can hear me just fine. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
So do you work every day, June?
Yes.
Do you?
Well, Monday through Friday, and then I get the weekends off. But today I was off because of Veterans Day.
Right, right.
And yeah, going in tomorrow. Not looking forward to it, but going in.
And how long have you been doing that?
Well, I had it, my husband passed away 10 years ago. So I
Oh.
had to find a full-time job that gave me health care because to continue coverage through his union would have cost me in Cobra like $2,500, and I could not afford that. So I wanted to work full-time, but I wanted to be home during the summer because I wanted to be with my kids. When he passed away, my son was 12 and my daughter was 9.
Oh.
So I decided to try to work in the school. And the position that I got, because I had never went to college. When I was growing up, college was not a mandatory thing like it is now.
Sure.
So I don't have a teacher's certificate or anything. So when I worked for the school, I finally asked them if I could work part-time because I needed the health insurance. So I've been doing full-time for about 8 years in the school now.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh. That's amazing. And you put both of your kids through college. That is amazing.
Well, because honestly, because of our financial situation, um, they, I don't know if you know about Stony Brook University.
Yep.
The two, both of them are going, well, my son finished and my daughter is in there. And because of our financial situation, the school didn't cost us very much.
Oh, awesome. I love programs like that. I really do. I love it when the right people can utilize it, and not just someone that doesn't care, you know. I love
Yes.
it when the right people get it. So what is
Well,
your daughter going to school for?
both of them are going for sustainability.
Oh, uh-huh.
They went into different areas of it, but both of them are very concerned about the environment and what we're doing to it.
Sure.
Uh, they have me composting. I'm not allowed to use straws.
Sure.
Um, there's a
Yep.
whole list of things that I can and can't do. So I don't know what Eddie's trying to do. He's just trying to find a job now. And over the summer, Megan went to a camp in Colorado. I flew
Mhm.
out with her. She was out in a camp for 3 weeks to study the Rockies, something in the Rockies. I don't know, whatever. All I knew is that there was bears, and that's all I was concerned about. I didn't care what she was studying about. There's bears, and so I hope they both just want to make the planet better. I know that sort of sounds lofty, but they're trying to do their own thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Penny said, Tiki, it looks like Crystal is rolling Rudolph's noses around her table. And the bet is going for your working space.
Hey, I'm doing good, y'all.
You just started.
I know, right? I just knew I had a feeling that if you guys seen it before I started the video that you guys would be giving me grief. So I hurried and cleared it off because it still had yesterday's stuff on it. I've been doing everything else except for being in my craft room today. I'm going to make this another wreath that has this I bought this snowman thing. It's like a picture of a snowman face with a head because I love snowmen. I'm not big on Santa at all. Unless it's like the cool old time looking Santa or a little fat round jolly one with big chubby cheeks. I like them too, but I'm very, very, very picky when it comes to Santas. But snowmen, I love them all. Absolutely love them all.
Nikki says, right, Barbara, my next birthday, I'll be 30 again for the 21st time.
Okay, I'm going to glitter these now. Now I've got to, oh, I'll just use this.
You missed the spot.
Mary, I made that mold, and is yours sticky? Mine's like tacky, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I mixed it in two parts, like made one layer like you did, and then I made another layer after that. I don't know if that's what the deal is or what, but it's really strange that it's sticky like that. It's driving me nuts.
Mr. Reed Crystal's G's comment. Where is Jean? Hey, Crystal, not playing with Rudolph balls, okay? You're not playing with Rudolph balls, okay? So leave them alone.
Hey, Crystal's not playing with Rudolph's balls. Okay.
Even in the chat, look at Nikki is demanding.
Right? You gotta watch that girl. You gotta watch that girl. That's why she's the boss at work, right?
Yeah, at work.
Is she gonna be on here in 2.2 seconds, Christy? So your son isn't done then with school either. He's got a little bit left to do too.
No, he's finished with school.
Oh.
He finished in August, and he's trying to get a job.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat that they want to do something for the environment, because I have been very worried because there's not enough people doing things for the environment. And, you know, if people don't wake the heck up, there's going to be big problems. So I was really excited. I think it was like 2 weeks ago when I seen the thing about the movement for the metal straws. You're not allowed to use, you know, they're trying to get rid of all the straws now.
Yes, we have 3 of them.
The metal ones?
Yes.
Do you have the ones that retract?
No, not yet. My daughter got 3 metal straws, and now she also wants me to use that waxed fabric to cover things, so I stop using plastic wrap or tin foil.
Yeah. So at Walmart, actually, they have metal straws that they're compact and they come in a little case, and then it's like a you know, the old school antennas, how you would push it down and it collapses inside of itself.
Yes.
And then you can pick it back up. So it's the exact same concept, only it's a straw. And the thing that I'm wondering about though is all those little joints, like there's going to be germs and filth. So you're going to have to clean that pretty darn good. They do give you a little, almost like a pipe cleaner, you know, to clean inside of it. But I don't know if, I don't know that that's going to be good enough.
Mary said for June, tell him to apply to DEP. He'll get a good job.
Oh, there you go.
The little one in the chat is still getting demanding. Sorry.
See, Mary knows of and Mary works with the environment thing. I don't want to say like where she works, but she works in things like that too.
Well, that Joanne just said that the straw makes wrinkles around your mouth. That's true.
Yeah, I don't drink out of straws either.
Oops.
Christy, oops. Yeah, I've noticed that as you get older, you end up with a ton of wrinkles. Oh,
well, at least I'll get a wrinkle somewhere on my face.
Oh, listen to her.
Yeah, I wasn't going to comment.
Right. At least I'll have one. Oh, I feel special. my forehead.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I call
You do
that
not have any, Crystal.
I call that my husband. Oh, I have 3. I call them my husband wrinkles because of when I get mad at him and want to choke him.
At
They-
27 years old, you already have wrinkles?
At 27 years old. I've been married for 27 years. Yeah, I'm 27. He's a weirdo. He married an infant. Man, I like this glitter. I've had this glitter like forever. And it's a really old school glitter that was around like probably 6 years ago. And it's called Vintage Sparkle, and it's made by
Wow. I love the bottle.
yeah, I know, right? It's made in Florida. It's made by Avantis. And they're like a big corporation that makes a ton of things. But I've had it forever. I've got it in like a few different colors, but I love glitter at Christmas time, so I got 2 bottles of the red, and I just haven't used it. And I really, really like how sparkly it makes everything, how fine it is.
Mary says metal straws have flecks of metal that break off, which I'd never seen metal ones.
They're new because of the movement of the.
Penny said that your marriage was arranged at birth, though.
Probably. Penny.
Even the solid metal ones? How is that a straw, Penny?
Even the solid metal ones get flecks of metal flaking off? Really? The new ones, not the old ones from 5 years ago, but the new ones? Okay. I think
Totally lost.
Huh?
I'm lost. Continue on.
Okay. Look how pretty they are. Oh, you can't see how nicely glittered they are. I do need a paper plate though,
They look really nice, though.
of some sort. Yeah, this bottle's cool, huh? I'm gonna decoupage it after it's dead in the
Uh-huh.
water.
About 50 years from now.
What's Amy doing?
She went on Be Right Back.
She what?
She went Be Right Back.
Oh, she won't be right back?
Yeah.
She's probably cheating on me. Okay, I've got other red ones.
Huh.
And I think I'm going to paint these, or not paint them, but
Oh, Amy's there, and she's been unloading her haul.
oh, what'd you get, Amy? Uh-oh. Amy's out shopping.
Did you get the haul from
Hey, look at
April?
my little pictures I've been coloring. Aren't they cute?
Yep.
Aw.
Aren't they cute? And then I have little penguins. And that's it.
Amy said I would never cheat on you, Crystal.
I'm just messing with you. I'm giving you a hard time. I know you love me. I know it. You better. Or else I'm going to come to your house.
And
I'm
Mary,
joking. I'm joking.
Mary Amy said cute. You are so good at coloring. Barbara Higgins said cute. And Nikki said, Timmy.
Okay.
And Penny said, poke all the little animals for me, Crystal.
Oh,
No rule.
Penny.
All cute animals you show have to be poked in the belly.
I love cute little animals.
They're cute, but they're not pokeable when they're paper, Penny.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You could probably poke everything. June, what's the hardest animal you've done that you've felted?
Right now, the wolf.
That's the very hardest.
So far, trying to get it the way I want it to look.
See, you know, like when I thought how I thought felting is done is I thought you roll up like a big ball of yarn or wool, and then you take a pin and you poke it. I didn't realize that you do like layers and all that stuff.
Well, you take the wool and you wrap it, and then you have to poke it with the needle just so that it stays there. And then you just keep doing layer and layer. It's not very thick layers. They could be rather thin layers depending on what part of the animal that you're doing.
Oh.
But I'm trying to get this wolf to look like he has rangy fur.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get his colors the way I wanted to. So because it's a little bit different putting a long fur, sort of like a long fur technique, because it's really not that big.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have his body. It's just now I have to work on the head, and hopefully that'll connect it. So we'll see. I'm hoping to get it done within a week because I'm sort of tired of looking at it.
But that's neat that it's challenged you though. You know what I mean? I love things like that. I love that things can challenge us, you know. I really
Crystal,
like that. Yeah.
You're kind of working off screen.
Am I? Dang
You
it.
need to move up.
Dang it. Oh, this paper stuck to the other paper. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
So is that gold or green? I can't really tell.
It's a very chartreuse green. It
Okay.
is green, but the glitter is in long little strips. It's called tinsel glitter.
Yes.
And I'm using it because I'm thinking it's going to add a different effect than just the regular glitter. Since it's going to be on leaves, then it will give it a good not just contrast from the red, but the texture will give it a good difference too, you know. That's
Yes.
what I'm
Can you
hoping.
also move a little bit to the left, please?
Okay. Un momento.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No, I appreciate it. I need to know. I'm always working in the wrong area. It's the story of my life.
Yeah, where you have your hat sitting.
I need to move
Christy,
there.
Off to your left. And it needs to go towards your left.
So this way?
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause
Christy, you have another note. You have to write another note.
yeah, right?
You have to write a coloring tutorial. Write that down. Nikki, it's from Nikki.
Oh, goodness. Nikki needs to give us a coloring tutorial. Nikki, listen to her.
Little do these people know that I can write a note, but finding it when they want it is another thing. My notes happen to disappear.
I have that same problem. What do you know? And then I find it a month later or sometimes a year later. And it's in the oddest spot.
When was those cards found? After how many years?
Yeah, a long time.
We'll leave it there.
Okay. So see that makes it. Yeah, it does look very gold on the screen though, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Wow. Yeah, it's very chartreuse, limey green.
Everybody say desk space is shrinking.
So mean. So mean.
Nikki says 3x3. I said that she'll be crafting on top of her crafts. I mean, there's gonna be no space.
What was that what was that I was doing that night?
Yeah, you end up at top.
That was crazy. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I just get going crazy and it's so hard to like I try to get supplies ready. Okay, so that just missed completely where I was trying to aim it. I try to get supplies so that I have everything right here so I don't have to take off running. And every single time I'll be like, oh, well, but I could use this and this and this and this and this. And yeah, that's what happens every time.
I think the biggest thing is when you're working with fabrics and stuff, that the workspace disappears a lot quicker than when you're paper crafting.
Oh, mhm.
Because I sit there with piles of lace. Okay, I don't like this one. No, not this one. You just keep piling it on the desk and not realizing, hey, wait, I need space to work.
What happened to my space? It's gone.
So what are you betting on tonight?
Your wreath. You're working on top of stuff too.
Oh, is that what it was? My wreath?
I think before it was you and I just in the hangouts. When you
They're
first
betting
started.
on my desk space now.
Yep.
Oh, we're doing the desk space?
Jeez, I don't want to miss out on the bet. If I know Crystal to be 3" by 3".
Joanne says, I like the shade of green glitter.
Thank you. Yeah, it's weird how it looks. It does look more gold though, through the camera. It is not that gold. It is more limey green than that. And I got it at Michael's. It's Recollection brand. Okay, and this is not the most efficient way to pour glitter in a container, just so y'all know. Yeah, I'm over that. Okay, next.
Yeah, I see you're over that, all over the table.
So what plans, what does everybody do for Thanksgiving?
Christine wants to know, wait, what time did the show start? I didn't even pay attention.
At 4 o'clock.
I felt a jolt. And
last night it was what time Crystal will be on. She said I picked 10. Oh, she's trying to make sure she's the winner. Tell Billy I'm making plans for him to return already, hopefully so in the next month. Where's Billy?
that is Barbara's husband.
Oh, I'm making plans for a return already, hopefully. No snow in the month. Yeah, where did the other one go?
Oh, way to go. Nikki wants more candles.
It's on the floor. Oh my heck. How did that get all the way there? So you would think the other one would be there too then, if that's where it went. Golly day.
Not in your craft room, Krista.
I know, right?
Don't question things. Things have a tendency to disappear way far away from where it originally was. Like the flowers.
Okay. So if I do let me see.
Donna Hicks just came in. Hi,
Hey,
Donna.
Donna, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Okay, I'm going to put some glitter now, and then I'll add more as I go. Okay, and I'm spraying glitter everywhere. I want it to at least have.
And Donna's doing fabulous.
What color glitter are you going to put on the hat?
I'm going to put Timmy. I'm going to put Timmy's black distress glitter. And then after that, after the project, after I've got everything completed, then I'll go through and I'll put diamond dust all over it. But I want the different textures of glue or of glitter all over it, because you'll be able to, when you look at it, you'll be able to see the depths of the glitters. So do you paper craft at all then, June?
If a mouse needs it, and I did some paper crafting for, what was that mouse we all did? The ballerina thing.
Black Swan.
Oh, the black
Thank
swan.
you. Yes.
That's right. That's right. Oh, I don't want this one.
Penny needs June's Etsy store. She can't find it now. She had it in her faves.
Penny, I could private message you the store as soon as either tonight or tomorrow morning.
You Christy can post a link to it. What is it? Do you know what it is? What it's called?
Or maybe June doesn't want it publicly put up.
Oh,
No, I can't put it on the screen, right?
you can put it in chat, I think. Can she put it in? No, because you're not a
No.
moderator. I think Christy, you have to. So send it to Christy in Messenger. You know how she just sent you that link?
Yes.
Send it to Christy in Messenger, and then Christy has the tools to put it up.
Okay. Well, I'll do that.
Okay. If you want to. I mean,
Oh, look at the mess. That's what I hate about glitter.
yeah, I've got the white
I can't be neat. I'm talking about me.
oh,
I'm
I've
not
got
cheap.
the white paper. And so I'm hoping that it all falls this way. Cause see, if I know this is like tedious stuff, but it's, you want it. You know what I mean? Look how pretty that looks.
Yeah.
And then after it dries, it's really gonna look pretty.
Penny said glitter equals fairy herpes.
What the heck? Jenny. Man, June types fast too, you hear her? Or was
Yes.
it you? Yeah. She
No,
typed.
that's not me yet.
Yeah, she typed fast too.
I mute when I type.
Oh, do you?
Oh, okay. I'm
No,
sorry. Should I have muted?
No.
No. No, I heard you type, and you can tell you know how to type. You can tell you type fast. Christy does it because she doesn't want me teasing her. Because she sounds like a chicken pecking the keyboard.
Yeah, she's
I'm messing with you.
anything and everything to pick on me. Facebook is really slow because it hasn't come up yet.
Oh.
So what is distress glitter? That I don't know.
Distress glitter, and actually I lied. I'm using the Recollections right now, but I will put Tim Holtz glitter on here. Distress glitter gives it a very chunky. It's a very chunky rock look to the glitter.
Okay.
I'll show you here in just a second. For some reason, I thought I pulled it out and I didn't. I pulled the Recollections glitter out. And the Michaels has a good, they have a good selection of Recollections glitter. And you get a lot for your money. But
I'm going to mute for 1 second because my daughter wants to talk to me, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Her link didn't come through.
We'll tell her when she comes back.
Yeah. Joanne Jackson said it's not tedious. You gave a good tip about glitter, using the black first and then going back with the diamond dust for depth.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's just one of those things, like, I know, people know how to put glitter on things, so I just always worry that, people are watching things that they already know how to do. And so like Joanne just pointed out, I figured if I give a reason why, because like if I decorated the whole thing and then I go back and I glitter it, then it's going to get all over everything and it's going to be so irritating because of the fact that I'll have it decorated at that time and it will get all into that and it will just drive me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nikki says, yes, I'm learning how to use diamond dust. Oh, I got the link that came up now. And glitter, I usually stayed away from that. I know. I end up with it on my face, in my hair, on my jeans.
I was shocked that Nikki hadn't used diamond dust. I was so shocked because for Christmas it's just it's amazing. But it is glass. It's real glass. It will cut the living tar out of you. And like if you have it on your desk and you lay your arm on the desk, your arms will be just full of all kinds of little picks because the glass got you. It's kind of like getting into fiberglass. It's kind of like that feeling. I don't know if anybody's got into fiberglass before, but it's a mess.
Yes. And even in like installation too.
Yeah. So you want me to tell you something? There's a plant called lamb's ear that a lot of people have. It's a fuzzy gray leafed plant.
Yep.
It's a perennial. So Indians, I'll teach you a few things. Indians used to use that as a bandage for wound care. So they would soak it in whatever herbal medicines that they made, and then they would put it on as a bandage. Nowadays, people don't know that because we have Band-Aids. But anyway, you can use it for fiberglass. So if you get fiberglass in you, go tear one of the leaves off and then rub it wherever you got the fiberglass and it takes it right out. It's amazing. Your husbands will thank you. So this is distress glitter. Do you see the difference? See how chunky?
Yes.
It is versus how fine that glitter is.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, so that's the Recollections, the other one that I used. And so I want the top to be a little bit more textured. And of course I'll put diamond dust on this too.
June, you see your link?
Yes, thank you, Christy.
You're welcome. So how is that different than chunky glitter? Amy's asking.
This is not glass glitter. This is very thick Chunky glitter. Are you familiar with his embossing powders? So his embossing powders leave things old and vintage too. So the idea behind it is that it has a more, do you see what depth that gives that?
Yes.
I mean, that's crazy. Look at the side. And then look at that. It's crazy. It's hands down amazing, but it ain't cheap. But with the embossing powders that he has, okay, how you're supposed to use them, it has chunks in it as well. And you can do that with this too. You can mix the embossing powder with this. And so you'll use the embossing ink, and then you'll put the embossing powder over the design. And then you can even add some of this glitter. And then after you've set it with the heat tool, then you can go back and you rub it with your finger, and then it will actually pick chunks out, and it makes things look very, very, very old and aged. It's crazy how amazing it looks. But, you know, it is expensive, you know. So some people just won't do it. Because you can get like 2 bottles for the price of his one. But it's because it has multi-functions and because of the depth it gives is why.
I use one of his powders. I have to go check which one it is.
Mhm.
I think it might be his embossing powder in the green and the dark green, sort of like leaf greens. I don't know what, I think one of them is called Old Paint,
Oh, yeah.
to put moss on trees.
Oh, yeah. He even has forest moss color.
He does? See, I
Yep.
didn't know that. I used, because I like the greens that he has, and the combination of the darker green and the lighter green gives a depth to the moss.
Right. Well, and that's why I don't know if you've ever paid attention to how he releases his colors and the different colors he has in the palette. That's why he does that, is so that you have shades of cool and shades of warm and undertone shades, just like what you're talking about. That's his whole MO behind his launching every time is because of that.
Right.
And then whenever he releases like 12 colors or whatever, then he's choosing a color out of each, you know, color shade and palette to make sure people are getting
Crystal?
one of everything. Yeah.
All right, Crystal, I'm on meds. Say that all again. Barbara Higgins.
Which part, dear?
Everything you just said.
Okay, where do I go back to?
Crystal?
What?
She's just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say, is she joking or is she really being serious? I was getting ready to start. I was trying to remember where I left off and where I started. Barbara, you naughty little girl. Naughty, naughty, naughty. She's a little monster, that one. You gotta watch her.
I'm liking those meds, Barbara. I'm really liking those meds.
All of it.
What is she on? What is she on? Is she on cough medicine? She got some of
it's
that
a pain
Dopamax or
medicine.
what? Oh, it's pain medicine. Oh, okay. Woohoo! Wee doggy. That would be funny. Wonder if Barbara can get on here. That'd be funny as heck. Listen to her little southern accent all messed up.
Joanne says, I like embossing powder, but I haven't mastered the technique of using it. I haven't either, Joanne. And then, of course, one problem was I was using clear. I couldn't figure out how come I couldn't see it. Hey, I'm pretty much a beginner at this, a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, it's just cute. It's cute. I've done the same thing. Everybody's done the same thing. You're not the only one. It's just funny when you hear it because you forget that you made that mistake too, you know? It's that type of thing.
Yeah, so I wasn't in paper crafting at all.
So embossing powder, heat it from the bottom first. And it makes a huge difference with the type of heat tool you have. I have 2 different heat tools for a reason. I don't have them just because I like heat tools. The Tim Holtz, yes, I have a Timmy problem, and it doesn't sound amazing, but anyway, this one, it gets hot really, really, really fast, and it's a very slow hot air. So it's not going to blow your embossing powder everywhere and your glitter. So if you get glitterized embossing powder, then it will blow the glitter off, and then you're stuck with just a couple little pieces of glitter, and have embossing powder. Well, this one is really, really fast. So if I want to heat something really quick and I know that it's not going to go anywhere, then I absolutely will use this one. But I always, no matter what, if I can, depending on the situation, but 99% of the time, you can heat it from the bottom. So if it's on a paper, pick it up and then and if you've only got one that's a high heat or a high air, then just hold it down further and hold it further away from your project. Don't hold it right up on your project. And then the other thing is, don't power blast it all at once. Back up and heat it, and don't just sit and hold it in one spot. Heat it around the edge of the item. So go around the outside edge like you're doing a circle, and then slowly come into the center of it. What that does is it keeps your image looking sharp and crisp. If you just go power, blast the thing, then it's blowing the edges and you won't have a sharp edge. I hope that makes sense.
So the Timmy one isn't that hot, or did you say it was hot?
It is hot. Yeah, it's hot. It's just very slow air. And it normally is like 20, 25 bucks is a normal price to pay for it. Nowadays, I don't know. I got it when it was first out. So it may be a little bit cheaper even now. I don't know. It is a good tool though. So Ranger makes great product. If you go to order it though, make sure you order the one with the outlet for us.
Okay.
The plug for us, because I think it's the white one that is for Europe, because Europe has the old school plug thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a heat gun that sort of looked like the second one that you were using.
So you can use it. I mean, it's fine. You just want to hold it a little further back until you seal your project, until you heat up your project, and then you can go in a little bit closer. But take your time while you're heating it. Don't just hurry and heat it fast, because what'll happen is it'll bubble and crack, or if you go to move your paper, it'll crack. It'll be distorted looking. Your words, like if it's elegant, like scripture or something like that, it will not come out nice and crisp and sharp. The edge kind of fused together, and that drives me nuts. But it's very much trial and error, but that's just a few tips to help you through your journey, because it can be a pain. It absolutely can be a pain.
Nikki said, so what I'm seeing is the back to basic classes is a necessity.
Yeah, I agree, Nikki.
She'll try to plan a schedule of classes starting January 1st.
Yeah. Nikki and I have been talking about doing, we've been talking a lot about doing lots of different classes. Just because it seems like there is a necessity for so many things, because, you know, people that have been crafting for 100 years, you know, they don't realize that people need refresher courses, you know. Even people that's been crafting 100 years need refresher courses. So now I'm going to set it with my heat gun. I'm going to clean my brush though.
Well, the first time I used my Big Shot, I was really freaking out on it because the plate was
Crack.
getting all engraved, like it was getting all the marks from the cut.
Yep.
The whatever die cut. And I was getting very freaked out. So I went on YouTube just to search for it, just to see if I was doing it the right way. Because I was following what the instructions said on, you know, on the plates and what plate to put with what kind of a die cut. But that was sort of freaky because I was worried that I was ruining the machine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the more cracks, the better. And then the other thing is you don't want to keep using your plates the exact same stack, the exact same direction, because what happens is they end up warping, and then you end up having a bowed looking set of plates, and then you won't get cuts out of like your thinlet dies. They just will not be a sharp cut. It might be through the center, but then along those outside edges, it just will not be a sharp cut. So every time you cut, you want to flip them over. So you
Okay.
want to do like front to front and then back to back, and then front to front and back to back. And don't worry about just cutting one plate, you know, using that one just to cut with. Use both plates. It's okay if both of them get cuts on them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I was trying to only use one and I had that bowing problem, but I put it back in the machine because I don't use it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's back in the machine, and I'm hoping that I put it through the rollers, so I'm hoping it flattens it out a little bit.
Well, there's another trick too that you can do. You can put them in the oven. I've never tried putting them in the oven. What I have done though and had success with was, you know how you've got your sink and you've got the divider in the middle? Well, if you run the water really, really, really hot, and let's say you want to have the bow part of your plate facing upward. So then you're running hot water on it, and then you flip it over, and then you run it on that center piece in your sink and kind of push. And if you can turn the sink so the water is spraying on it at the same time, then just slowly put pressure on it and push it against that middle thing. And then that will get the warp out as well. I mean, don't press the living tar out of it, but just slowly, kind of like you would a dollar bill if it was all wrinkled, kind of like that type of thing. And if the water's really, really hot, then it will absolutely help. And then I've even taken glycerin and I've rubbed in my plate, and then you can't even see that there's cuts there. So if you want them to look pretty, but now I don't care. I'm just, you know, I butcher the heck out of it and call it good. There's also some little shims. I'm trying to see where they are. There's some little shims that they are made by Spellbinders. They come in, yeah, well, they were in this. Anyway, it's called Fiskars 2-pack rubber mat, and they're very, very, very thin rubber. Dang, I thought they were right here. They're very, very thin rubber mats, and this, it was like $6 or $8 or something like that for the two. And so you can put it in. So you'll build your sandwich, and then you put it in on the top of your two clear plates, your cutting plates. You'll put the mat in there, and then it gives just enough pressure where your roller may not be hitting it if your plates are really warped or whatever. Then it makes sure that you get a good impression with embossing folders. It also makes sure you get a good cut with your cuts.
So who is that by again?
It's actually by Fiskars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they're called 2-pack rubber mat.
2-pack rubber mat. Okay.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I think Spellbinders has them too. They're like called silicone mats or something like that. They're really there should be a lot of them. It's like a little gel pad type of thing, but it's not gel. But it's very flexible. What was the question? Did somebody have a question?
Not yet. Christine was talking about the self-healing mat too, cutting mat.
Oh,
Barbara Oliver said vinegar and baking soda helps with scratches.
yep,
I didn't know that.
yep.
And Christine used a quilt cutting mat cut to size of your cutting shim.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Instead of buying the but is a quilting cutting mat though? It's not flexible though, right? Isn't that what this is?
You put it off to your left somewhere.
Hold on. Because the whole idea of the one mats that I'm talking about, so like this, I know this is not this is a self-healing mat, and you can cut them and you can use them as shims, but the silicone one that I'm talking about, it's flexible, so it can push in. This would be just one solid piece pushing in. It can't give in different situations and push in on different points that you need to have pressure. This would be one set of pressure, if that makes sense. The silicone mat I'm talking about, it fluctuates. So it gives pressure where you need pressure, and it doesn't give pressure where you don't need pressure. That's what's so good about the ones I'm talking about. I could be wrong though. I don't know what Christine Hobart is talking about.
She said yes.
But I mean, I don't know. I haven't cut up a cutting mat, so I mean, I guess I should do it and try. I know I've heard people talk about it, but I have those silicone mats and they're really flexible and they do a great job, so I haven't needed to cut up a silicone mat, you know, or a self-healing mat, you know.
Donna says Walmart has a self-healing cutting mats. And Talise said lesson number 1 for Barbara: how to not start a fire with your heat tool.
That's so funny. I can't believe that she did that. That is crazy. That is so crazy.
Christine is talking about replacing the cut plate with a self-healing mat.
Oh. Wow. Oh my goodness. No, I would have never thought to do that. Huh. Well,
And I'll be right back.
okay. Hi, Butters. I don't know if I want to use red ribbon. I'm trying to decide what ribbon I want to use. Un momento, por favor.
So Christine, does it matter what side of the self-healing mat? I guess you would put it on the self-healing side, right? Against your cutting tool? Your die cut-ups, I don't know the verbiage that well.
No, that's a good question. Where is my other ruin? Hold on it. I know what I'll do. I'm going to use this again. I love this. Well, no, then I can't make a big bow though, huh? Duh. Ah. Okay. Give me 1 second. I've got to run in this other room and grab my other ribbon. I don't see where my ribbon is. I thought I just had it, but I don't.
A friend of mine wants to buy their mom a scan and cut.
Yeah.
Would you recommend any particular brand?
Well, the brother is the only scan and cut brand. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay. So Christine, do you still, okay, so you use the self-healing mat against where you put your dies down. Do you still use one of those plastic cutting things on the other side then? Nikki, is that the Brother DX model? I don't know anything about scan and cuts. Okay, so I'll tell her about the DX.
What I missed? There's no Crystal.
Well, Crystal went to go and get something, and we're just talking about what's the best scan and cut, because I would like to recommend a good brand to a friend of mine who wants to buy it for their mother.
Oh, okay. I'm no help there. Mine's kind
Well,
of
Nikki's
collecting dust
telling
right
me
now.
a Brother DX.
Oh, the very new one. That's the one that she's telling you about, I think.
I don't think I could talk Santa into that. It's only a year old.
The brother company that makes sewing machines, they're the only ones that make the scan and cut, which is where you can scan an image, and cut it out and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, Nikki's talking about, June, I got the scan and cut DX and love it. Yeah. See, the older ones, you needed to have a Wi-Fi card. So like Mary's, even though hers is only like maybe 4 months old, she needed a Wi-Fi card. And then, yeah, Nikki's asking, does she do quilting or banners and stuff like that? Because it will do those things as well.
The only thing I saw her do is flowers, very big flowers. And I don't know what else she does because I really didn't discuss it that much with the girl that I know. So I don't know if she does quilting or banners, but I'm sure if she sews, I'm sure if she sews, she might want to use it for quilting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Christy, this list is getting very long.
Yeah. I know. I'm running out of room on my paper too.
Okay.
Oh, if I can't sleep tonight, I'll be writing some more stuff down for them. For them.
Okay. I wanted this plaid ribbon and I don't know what I've done with it. Good thing I have a couple hats.
Crystal?
Yep.
What's new?
I know, right? I'm just worried that because of the red, it's gonna be too much red. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just really worried about that. So I'm wondering, should I do gold? I do have gold, but
Are
this.
you gonna have gold anywhere else?
Well, yeah, I can. I can do. Yeah, I'll do the gold.
Okay.
I was going to use the I don't know what I just did with this ribbon. I just had it. I swear my house eats things. I swear it does. I would be willing to bet anyone that it does. I was going to do this, but I'm not.
No.
No.
That's what happens when you clean.
I know, right? I don't know why. Why do I clean?
Oh my gosh. Nikki, you are killing me.
Uh-oh. Card layering, inking, stamping. Well-
I can't wait for the Christmas cards.
They will be soon. They will be
I
soon.
hope so.
Okay. Where do I want the front?
I'm highlighting Christmas cards. Time's running out.
Okay. Hopefully, that's not going to be too big. Okay, so that's the front. Okay, this can be the back. Let me cut it. All right, sorry if my head is in the way. I'm going to apologize right now. Because I have a feeling
No,
it's going
not-
to be. I'm not?
nope.
Wow. I'm
Fine.
amazed.
I'll
I'm
tell you later.
amazed. Okay.
You keep it off to the side very well.
Okay.
Okay, Christmas cards with the bossy folders and layering. Okay. Pretty soon I'm just gonna take screenshots of it.
I know, right?
Write it down. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm working for that new Scan and Cut, Nikki.
She's all Christy? Christy.
I know. I can just hear her now.
Uh-huh. Right?
And what she's been doing is, I have your box here. And then I tell her, I have her box here too.
Oh.
Did you get the stenciling too, Nick? Oh, Nikki's giving you stenciling and mixed media journal.
She already knows that. It's on her list. Third page on my paper.
Okay, I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to fold that down. All right.
I'm gonna just give her a piece of paper and it's gonna say everything, nothing else, just everything.
Okay, I'm putting little cut marks at angles in the bottom of this because this is a beveled edge, and so I've got to have it so that this will make this ribbon fluctuate. And so if you cut it at different angles so that your fabric can fluctuate, then you'll be good.
For everyone that is in chat, my chat just messed up. I can't see nothing. It won't let me chat.
Hit refresh.
YouTube is messing up.
Hit refresh.
Okay. Darn, that means I have to see everything Nikki says.
Like, I was just going to leave it alone. For you and your bright ideas.
For someone that is tech savvy, all of a sudden it comes up with a solution.
Okay. I had to back up because it was being too stubborn. Come on.
Okay, the chat's back. Gosh darn, Crystal. I do not lie, Nikki. You of all people should know that. I can't keep a lie straight.
You can't keep a lie straight. Me neither, Christy. Me neither. That's why I don't bother. Okay, so I just made, just so I can show you guys, I just made a bunch of slits at different angles all through the bottom of the ribbon, and you may be going, why did she just do that? Well, the reason why is so that I can keep it straight up here, because if not, it's going to drive me nuts. And then I can push it down here, and then if I want, I can go with a sharp knife and go around and cut that. I don't know if I will or not. I don't know if I'll need to. Let me see. Yeah, I probably will, actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's not wire, huh?
Huh? Yeah, it is wire. But
Oh,
if I scrunch it, and then it
it's
having
gonna
hot,
look funky.
yeah, and it having hot glue, it's gonna look goofy as heck. Okay, so if I do that,
Well, yeah, when you're a nitpicker.
hey you.
Yes.
Maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna beat Christy, and then, dang, that's driving me nuts. You're probably gonna be able. You're gonna be able to see that.
Well, that's where you put your embellishments.
Yeah, but that's not.
I know.
I'm gonna heat it up.
It'll make it look wrinkled.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Okay, well, it's just gonna have to stay on there. I've tried. Everyone has seen that I have tried, so. Okay.
Rewind.
Right?
Isn't it buckling?
No.
Go further back. Nikki says you could cover it up at the bottom with snow or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of GIMP. I'll probably put like a layer of red, maybe red berries or something. I have some other red ribbon too. No matter what, this ribbon is just not good ribbon for this. I'm not liking that. And now it just tore all the black paint off.
Glitter off.
Nope, it tore the black paint off.
I thought it was going to catch on the rim too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm really getting irritated now.
And later on tonight, you're going to find the plaid roll.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Nope.
Oh, wow. That's wide.
Yep. It's okay. I'm going to fold it in half. This right here is why other people don't go live.
Thank you. I needed an excuse.
Because they can make it look like they did no mistakes at all.
Yep. That's what I plan on doing. Hey, I got some more socks today. I got the essential oil. There was nothing Christmassy, so it's gonna have to be gardenia.
Are you gonna make them for your family, your in-laws?
No, I'm stingy.
Oh. Okay, I've got to paint that black real quick.
It depends how it turns out. Cover up with red wide ribbon. That's what she's doing. Don't pay attention to the other colors on the ribbon. Christine says, I like mistakes, makes me human.
It drives me nuts because I just feel like everybody's getting irritated. So
No.
I get freaked out because I feel like everybody's getting irritated. All gone. Ta-da.
You ain't gonna like this.
What?
You need to move up and to the left again.
Oh, whatever.
Okay. Next time, I'm gonna just send June a message. I'm gonna send June a message and let her tell you that you're off. You won't be that way towards June, just me.
Oh, give me a minute. June hasn't known me long enough. Give me a minute. I already feel like I know June though.
In that case, can you move up and to the left a little bit?
Thank you, June. Thank you.
There, is that better?
Oh, that's nice.
She's gonna so love us being on the panel.
I know Nikki is cracking up right now. I can hear her. I can literally hear her. See, Barbara Higgins. Look, Amy. Okay, I think it's dry enough that I won't get black paint everywhere. Black paint can be wicked.
Donna says if you've made a boo-boo, hot gluing something, don't pulling something down, don't pull it off warm. Warm the glue with heat gun. It would
Yeah.
come off cleaner.
My worry is when I'm hitting it with the hot glue though, because I've Mod Podged everywhere, it bubbles that. And so it will start bubbling. If you notice, that's what I was popping because it's starting to bubble all around there. But yeah, thank you. You are right. Okay, I'm thinking that if I do it like that, or should I do it like this? Or I could just cut it in half. If I cut it in half,
Is it gonna pray?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I think I'm going to glue it. Like do this type of thing. If I bought this little teeny tiny one of those crafter irons, and the
Yeah.
thing did not come with the cord. I'm so irritated.
Oh,
Yeah. And
you
the thing-
ordered it online?
No, the thing about it is, no, I bought it at Walmart, but I didn't open it for like a while. And then I go to open it, and then it didn't have a cord. I'm like, oh, that's fantastic.
Huh.
Of course that would happen to me. Okay, can y'all can y'all see me?
June?
Not really. You're by the little icons.
Technically. Listen to Christy June.
Nikki said don't cut.
Ooh, Nikki. Who said that?
Nikki.
Yeah. She's like, hurry up, Crystal. She's all, yep. Watch. I bet she said, yep. How much do you want to bet? Do you want to bet me?
No.
How well do I know Christy? Oh my gosh. How well do I know Nikki? I bet she said out loud, yep. I would be willing to bet $100.
I mean, it is going on 9 o'clock.
Okay, I'm hurrying. Well, and if you've got to go to bed, June, what time is
Yeah,
it there? Oh, girly. Yeah, if
11:54.
if you've got to go, that's fine. I don't want you to feel like, yeah, I don't want to be a bother.
You're not a bother.
Nikki said, like anyone can leave you, Kristen, while you're working on something. Nikki said use double-sided tape to put ribbon down, not the hot glue.
Why is she saying that?
Because it's Nikki, and it's a good tip.
Yeah, I'm always afraid of, if you notice, I don't use double-sided tape a lot because I've had bad experiences with it coming apart. No, though, June, I know you were not planning on being on here. And so you did not have your evening planned for Crystal to say, hey, hop on. You know what I mean? So I understand, if you need to go to bed or whatever. So at whatever time you feel like you need to leave, then feel free. That's all.
I thought I remember June being a night owl.
Christy?
Okay, shut up.
The woman's got to go to work at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
June? Night,
Yes.
night. Night.
Okay.
I hate to have you go, but night night.
No, I just know that she just was not planning on doing this tonight. You know, when they're watching from their living room and can fall asleep or whatever, then that's one thing. But that's the only thing I was worried about.
I'm just very excited I was able to get on. I didn't think I'd be able to do this.
Yes, I'm so happy that we've had you on. It's fantastic.
I'll
And
try
you
to
do
get-
great at reading the chat. I tell you what, you jumped right on it. I was so shocked. I was like, wow, check her out.
I'll
Amy,
try to get
on the hop-
Crystal.
on the, what does she say? Jump on the what train? The crazy train?
Yep. I'll try to get Crystal to do an earlier show, June. Yeah, I know. Nikki said, because the hot glue will be bumpy and hot glue only when you get to the end. And you
Mm.
know how it goes. You do what Nikki says. And it don't look like you are going to. Okay.
What about fabric tack?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too. I just need to make a couple pleats right here because that bevel of that darn thing is really giving me a hard. Ah, that was hot. It's really giving me a hard time. So I'm making a couple pleats so that it
Here, making the pleats behind the icon. So
oh dang oh my heck. Thank you, Christy.
you're welcome.
So I'm just running a little strip, little bit of glue, and then I'm just folding it and pinching.
Amy loves that grunt. Joanne said I would use fabric tack too. Christine said, me too, Joanne. Barbara Higgins said, me too, Joanne. Nikki says, yeah, that's good, Joanne.
Here's the fabric tack. Oh, these
And I
darn
say,
things on the sweater driving me nuts.
I hate messing with fabric tack.
I don't mind it. It just stinks to high heavens. Thanks, Chrissy.
You're welcome. What am I
Enabler.
getting thanked for? Oh, okay.
Enabler.
I'm sorry.
Enabler.
I want
Okay.
some hot chocolate actually now.
See, what's weird is I'm behind the icons on Hangouts right now. So when I'm over here, that's why I'm always going over here. Because to me, it's showing I'm free over here. But you guys are seeing me free on YouTube over there. So that's what's really throwing me off.
No, that's just your computer. You are fine. Trust me. Your computer is showing it differently than what we see on Hangouts and YouTube.
Well, I want to know why my computer is doing that.
I don't know.
Because that's very irritating.
You went too far down now with the hat.
Oh, goodness. I am the world's worst at this.
It's like you're doing it on your lap. And Nikki says, move up, and she's laughing.
Oh,
Here.
God. I'm going to beat all y'all.
And she says, we are chat side crafters.
Chat side crafters. Okay, so that's the back. This is the front. Come on, hold still. Okay.
And you didn't kick June to bed yet.
I'm gonna go in a few minutes. I just want to see this band go on.
Okay.
June's like, I'm a big girl. I'll go to bed when I want, Mom. Christy
At least
just,
my kids know I'm talking and laughing with someone, and it's not just by myself in the middle of the night.
I bet that's funny. I bet that is so funny, especially when you have your headphones in. I bet that is so funny.
And you're looking around, make sure no one hears you. And Christine said I used AGG on my Christmas cards and they warped, going to either tape or fabric tack. They don't warp.
I used AGG on my Christmas cards and they warped. Yeah, that's what I was saying. AGG has too much water in it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's that. I don't use AGG on. Nope.
Nikki
Nope.
says June will watch in chat after she gets to bed.
Nikki's saying that because she does the same darn thing. She's probably laying in her bed right now. How much you want to bet?
Oh yeah, it's late for her too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait,
Well, she's
Does
1
she have
hour. She's not 2 hours anymore.
does she have work tomorrow?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That don't
Nikki, you
matter.
can stay up late tonight.
Christy.
Oh wait, she don't feel good. Get to sleep, Nikki.
She's gonna be watching Rotunda.
Oh, that's on tonight.
See what sales they got going on. See what else she can flip and buy. The
A
woman,
bigger house? Do
the
they sell
woman-
those?
whoever's got problems, she's gonna need to have a 20-bedroom house just because she
Yeah.
has craft supplies.
No, about 40 because you're gonna have like 20 people going there wanting to see everything.
I really should have trimmed that off. Yeah. Where did it go there? Oh wait, it's not so bulky when I put the. That's one thing, you know, I love about AGG or good grief. Christine's got me on AGG now. About Fabri-Tac is it does stay moist. Okay. It stays moist, and so you can move it, you know, more. I just
Yeah.
had my hot glue setting up. That's why I had to hurry.
Nikki says,
No
I'm
goodness.
sorry that you're not sitting down, but nope, on a no shopping week. And then she goes, starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow. He's always thrown in that starting tomorrow bit, you know.
And that starting tomorrow is like
She'll
an
say, I'm going
eternity.
on a moratorium next month.
Mm.
And then the next month comes, oh, the following month I meant. Did I say October? I meant November. Did I say November? I meant December. I meant February. It comes, I meant next October. Yeah.
Exactly.
Been there, got the certificate. I know. I know Nicole a little bit better than that.
I think we all do. Even Barbara says tomorrow never comes, right?
Right?
Nikki?
Barbara's even throwing you under the bus. Yeah, see, so now I can cover up the pleats. So there's the pleats.
How cool.
But I can cover them up. That's the only pain about
Why
this.
you got a blotch towards the top? Turn very slow. See? Yeah, right there.
Christy?
sorry. It was annoying me. And I know how you
It
are.
would annoy me. Yes, you were right.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
I guess you're welcome, even though you yelled at me. And Nikki goes, wait, Crystal, you talking?
Yeah, because she's watching the thing. She's
Because
shopping.
you say that you're not going to be shopping anymore and you go shopping.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you
And
talking about?
tomorrow
I have not been
never
shopping
comes.
for 24 hours.
I'll be doing a live show tonight. Well, I'll be doing a show tomorrow. Yeah, you're the same way, Krista.
She's busting my glitter balls over here. You hear her? So mean. Amy.
Nikki started it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm going to get. Oh, sorry, bud. Did I scare you?
I want to see Bugsy.
Did I scare you? Sorry. Where is?
Okay, ladies, I'm going to sign off now. Thank you so much for inviting me, Crystal.
Oh, you're welcome, June. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. And we will absolutely invite you again. I'm going to try though and get like, different people, different nights, you know what I mean?
That would be a lot of fun. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just thinking it'd be fun so we can, as you noticed, I was asking you 100 questions. Well, I was asking you 100 questions for a reason, because that way we can all get to know each, a little bit, not too personal, but a little bit about each other, because we see each other quite often. So, I think it'll be fun. So.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I hope everybody else gets a chance to come on too.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay. Well, good night, everybody. Good night, Christy. Good night, all the ladies in chat. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll watch this whole thing and probably cringe every time I talk. Okay.
You better
Good night,
not.
June.
Oh my
Nice
God.
having you.
Okay. Good night.
And I will be sending you a picture of that snowman. I will send it tonight.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I love that avatar first. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
Amy says we do. I was worried because I wasn't going to read this because I figured she put my name in there. But no, we do see a lot of each other if you actually go on air, Crystal. With your name really dragged out.
Did you catch that there, dear Amy? I said, ha 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 ha. I'm messing with you. I know, I've been missing in action, I know. Okay, so all of these things, well, this other bag I got from Dollar Tree last year. So this I got last, and then this I got from Walmart this like 2 days ago. And these, let me show you. I don't know if I want to use this or not, so I'm just pulling them out just in case I want to. These, I love these snowflakes, and there's some other ones that have a different design. There's 3 different kinds. There's 20 of them for $3. I absolutely love these. I use these every single year. I love these, and then I love the ones that are a little bit more like pokey looking. And then these are as well. These are ornaments, but I'm going to put it maybe on here. We'll see. We shall see. And then these are ginormous, so I probably won't be using those. Where's my bag? There's my bag. I grabbed the wrong ones. I didn't realize I had those big ones. Yes, Amy, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to be better. Trying to be a better YouTuber. It's a
If
hard
she
life.
would only listen to me.
Yeah, if I'd only listen to Christy. If only I would.
Yeah, exactly.
But I won't.
He said at the same time.
Yeah, that couldn't have happened better timing, huh? Not at all. I want to use these lights as well. And I got these from Dollar Tree. I can't believe they have these at Walmart for $5 flipping. I was laughing and then I got mad. But I was laughing at it. So this will be the fun. Oh, I gotta have batteries for these. Daggone it.
I keep forgetting to look for
Daggone it.
lights.
And I didn't. Do I have any batteries? Let me see. I might not be doing lights.
Oh no.
Oh, I do. I
There's
usually
gotta
try.
be something with batteries in it. Just take them out.
I know, right? Well, I usually try and keep oops. I usually try and keep some.
Take them out of the remote for the TV.
Yeah, yeah. Then Dennis goes to use the remote and wants to murder me. Oh, honey, I didn't know those batteries are dead already. Oh my goodness. I
Those are
can't
really
believe
cheap
that.
batteries.
Yeah, I just replaced them last week.
Delise. Okay, she can't reach me. Anyone taking bets on how long the show will be?
Delise. So mean. Man,
Donna
why can't I get
says,
this open?
I get all my light strings from Dollar Tree. Also, they come in different colors according to the holiday. I had to go back to Dollar Tree. Gosh darn it.
Why can't I get this open? What is...
Give it to Bugsy. He'll open it.
Oh, there's a little flipping... Oh my gosh, there's the tiniest screw in the world right there. Oh my goodness. You know, only me that these things happen to.
You know, like medication. You give it to a kid, they can open it before you can.
Yeah, right? And it says childproof. Mm-hmm.
Nikki says to slide it, Krista. I don't think you
Well,
should take the screws out.
Well, what's the screw there for? It won't slide. It will not slide. Look, see?
Oh. Barbara Higgins says we're going on 3 hours now. It's been 3 hours already.
Has it really?
So 5 more and they get kicked off.
Yay! Oh, Barbara's so naughty. We need to take her pain meds away. She's getting too lippy.
I like her being lippy.
Hey, these are pretty, huh? I wish they were clear, though. I don't really care for them being blue. So that might be X-nay on the lights. Yeah, I think it will.
Why didn't you read?
It doesn't say blue.
No? Oh.
It does not say blue.
It's a pretty blue, though.
It does not say blue anywhere.
It does, but it's in a different language.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's pretty, but look, I mean,
I don't know, on camera it doesn't really look blue.
I just think that if it was next to like all this stuff, it would look goofy.
And remember, Nikki likes blue.
Oh goodness.
Talise, blue is awesome.
Oh my goodness, you women. Fine. Oh, they're hurting my eyes. They are bright. Whew.
When you're having fun, time flies. Yeah, it does.
Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, what in the world?
And for some reason, Nikki keeps doubling up on her type. Repeating, blue for snow.
She's wanting to make a point.
Yes.
She's doing it on purpose. Don't think for 1 minute she's not.
Christine says take the snowflakes off. I don't think, are they removable? Niken's here. Hi, Niken.
Hey, Niken!
Now you
Good
know you've been on for a
evening.
while.
Good evening, lovely lady. I was wondering where you were yesterday. You little slacker. We were wondering.
Do they come off at all?
No.
Okay.
What, why did you want me to take it off?
Because Christine said so.
Oh, no, I like the snowflake.
So do I.
If anything, I might paint them. Oh, should I paint them
them?
white? No,
Are
that
they
would
not
make,
going to show up though?
yeah, that's, well, the white would make them even more blue looking. I might
When
pillow snow all over them.
Naked says when I logged on, you stopped streaming. Boo.
What did she say?
When you were on last, or
Oh,
when Nikki was on.
really? Oh, I'm sorry. What's Neekin doing? Are you getting ready for work?
Christine says maybe white underneath.
White underneath what?
The snowflakes. Or the back of them. Maybe she meant.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, but I almost think that it might make the, let me see. I wonder.
Oh, they'd be big enough to cover it. They still show blue.
Yeah. And can you tell the difference between that and that? Huh.
Yeah. I mean, it brings it down a little bit, but
Dang. Why are they not? I wonder if there's some place that it says white on them and or blue on them and I just didn't see it. Because I really would like white ones. There's no like difference that I can see in these other boxes of what oh, it's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. Because I really don't want blue. Snow is not blue.
it
Okay.
is when there's a blue light shining on it.
Oh, Christy. Okay.
Barbara Higgins says there is
no.
a little box on the front that says blue.
Barbara?
You notice she didn't want to get that too close to the camera, hoping no one would notice that.
I'm going to does it really say blue?
It's Barbara. She doesn't lie.
I think her It says blue LED right there. Yeah, but it's not in a box.
Apologize
But it's
to
not in
Barbara.
a box. For what? I didn't say nothing to her. I didn't do nothing to her.
If you paint the snowflakes with Mod Podge, will they look frosted?
Oh.
Barbara Hagen says, look on the box, Crystal.
Hey, you lippy little one.
Nikki, I know where it is, but I don't want to tell Crystal.
Yeah, maybe I should. Should I Mod Podge them and put... No, I know what I'll do. I will attach them, and then at the end, I will put... When I'm putting diamond dust on everything, then I will just put dollops of diamond dust, and then I will, yeah.
Megan loves the red berries.
How does she do my red berries?
Oh, because they're right
Don't
next
look
to
at
you.
my red berries.
Barbara Higgins, I have them. That's how she knew.
Oh.
Donna says, stand on your porch, Crystal. I'll throw you some white lights.
Are they do they have snowflakes? If they got snowflakes, I might go out there and stand.
Okay, Donna, is it the snowflakes?
Just saying.
Talise said glitter balls, sneaking. Rudolph's. Barbara Higgins says, oh, you're going to make me do that, aren't you, Barbara? I told you, na boo boo.
It did sound like it bothered you too much, Christy. Sounded like you almost enjoyed that, Christy. Just saying. How's Talisa's son? Is he still sick though? Or was it just a 24-hour bug or what?
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting, Talisa.
I should put on live chat. Sorry. Could explain
You
a
did
lot.
that again.
Yes.
That's what Nikki does every time too. Every single time.
Barbara Oliver says, do you have other lights there? If so, check to see what color they are. Now that you know where to look.
Yeah, I did. That's why I just did a second ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 5 packages. And of course, I'm the one that grabbed all the blue flipping lights.
And Penny woke back up and she said that hat is turning out so awesome.
Thank you, Penny.
I haven't seen her in the chat for a while.
Did she say she woke back up?
No, I just added that.
Because Christy secretly would like to be asleep.
No.
I think that's what Christy's trying to say to us all, y'all.
I'm so wide awake, but I am looking forward to the cappuccino after the show. If
What?
it's not
Drink it now.
No, I am fine.
You're so funny. Let me wait till nighttime to drink a cappuccino. Cappuccino.
I had one this morning too. He's
Oh my
been
gosh,
sick since Wednesday. I use it to relax later.
Yeah, that's in your head.
With you, I can't relax. Sorry.
Oh, dang. Thanks so much.
He's been sick since Wednesday.
Oh, because that's why after she said that, I was like, because I was going to say if Talise wanted to come on, but I didn't have her come on because I had heard her kid was sick.
Oh, hope he gets better soon. Donna says, as cold as it is here, by the time I throw the lights, they will have natural snowflakes.
Yes, exactly, Amy. Thank you. She's running over me. Y'all are so mean.
Crystal's used to it, and she wouldn't have me any other way.
Nope. I like Christy's newfound lippiness.
Yeah.
Her newfound lippiness. I have to get up really early, but I'm still going to make a pot of coffee right now. Oh, is it pumpkin flavored? Oh. Yes, Penny loves her flipping coffee, and she's found some that she can actually taste, so she's really in heaven.
I have the pumpkin spice creamer to go with my cappuccino. Because there's not enough cream in that cappuccino, so, or flavor.
You put what?
Yes.
You put flavoring in the cappuccino?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Otherwise, it's blah.
You are crazy.
French vanilla is blah.
Oh. Well,
need
why
the
do you just
flavor.
get French vanilla? Oh, you get that kind so you can put other flavors in it?
Yeah. Because I don't like hazelnut. And the big container, it's French vanilla or hazelnut. Or it's mocha, and I don't like mocha either. So.
I love pumpkin spice anything. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, pumpkin spice donuts in the refrigerator too.
You got donuts today?
No, I got them yesterday.
You were so bad. You and your flipping donuts. Oh my gosh, she's going to turn into a donut, y'all.
I'm waiting
Like,
for
I'm not
Penny.
even joking. Like, she's really going to turn into a donut.
Yeah, but size-wise, I'm getting there, okay? No, let's keep quiet.
Yeah, donuts are good. I love the raspberry raspberry ones, the filled ones.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't like raspberry anything, but I love the raspberry filled ones, the powdered ones.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's chilled in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Because the powder doesn't fall off as easily.
Yep. I love glazed donuts or like the French crullers.
Yeah.
I really love the French crullers too, but I love them fresh, and I like them. I really like them to be like in the microwave if they're not warm, you know. Then I'll nuke them in the microwave for like 3 seconds, and whew.
Oh my gosh!
I
never
got
done
some
that.
almond milk pumpkin spice creamer. Oh my gosh, Joanne. Yeah, I love the peppermint. Oh, yes, I did. And got you the peppermint, but you didn't come back. Oh,
You lose, Nikki.
oh, how sweet. Now Nikki feels bad.
Yeah.
She's feeling bad right now.
Oh,
She is
look at
really bad right now.
Barbara Oliver. Oh, you threw my French vanilla under the bus, Christy. My favorite pastries were always fruit and cream cheese Danish. Oh, Penny, you're killing me.
I love the cream cheese Danish.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I like Bavarian
I'm
once in a while. So sweet.
I'm
though.
getting ready to make pumpkin cheese cake roll and pumpkin cheesecake. I got the stuff yesterday or the day before, whenever it was I went to the store. I got the stuff, so I'm gonna make it. Oh my gosh, I made meatballs tonight in my air fryer. Meatball marinara with meatballs. Dennis is like, oh, You think you're cool, huh? You could just throw everything right in there and then walk away.
Yeah.
I started cracking up. It was so funny. And then I said, "Yep, of course I do." But yeah, they turned out so good. So I made meatball subs. Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
had them drenched in cheese.
I
Um,
see you can make donuts in it too.
Havar- of course you would see. You can make donuts in it. I haven't seen that.
Talise, I gained 5 pounds reading that.
You're reading the chat. Yeah, exactly, Talise.
I used to use the no sugar added Swiss Miss cocoa mix plus peppermint extract or almond extract. Yeah, I think I have both those extracts up in the cupboard. Apple pastry. That's Nikki. Heat it up with vanilla ice cream.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
And Penny says, ha ha ha, Dennis. He's loving it. Yeah, Crystal's making some darn good food with it. He should be quiet. Oh, God. Talise is up to 10 pounds now. Barbara Higgins. Okay, I'm going to make some hot cocoa. Be right back. Oh, Nikki. Oh, I've been looking for that all over the place. Pumpkin
What's she been looking for?
cheesecake. Pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh yeah, that's my thing.
A pumpkin cheesecake pie.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's so good.
they're good too. Where did I put the?
Yeah, it's
Where
one
did
of
I
those.
just put the other,
What you looking for?
the other bag? Oh my
Other
gosh!
bag.
Yeah, I told you this house eats things. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, that's right. Olive Garden. Olive Garden. I gotta go to Olive Garden before Brian leaves. It's goodbye. We're going to Olive Garden. He doesn't know it yet, but hey. Gotta keep reminding me every day, Nikki,
About what?
that they have the pumpkin cheesecake at the Olive Garden. And you can buy a whole one. That's one of those things that you have to be running while you eat it.
You're literally jogging in place while you're eating it.
Yes. Has anyone tried coffee, hot chocolate, and creamer with marshmallows? No. Is that real good, Barbara? Oliver?
Coffee and hot chocolate. Yeah. With the mini marshmallows, though. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I never had that.
Oh, yeah. That's. I do that every single winter. Like all winter long. It's awful.
I have my apple cider and rum all winter long.
Oh.
Helps with the
Do you
sore
make
throat.
that? What's that one thing? Is it called? What is it called with the orange? You put orange cider and apples, or orange juice and apple cider in a hot pot, in a crock pot.
Yep. You take the orange. You take the cloves and you spike the orange with them, and then you have that orange floating there and some apple slices. Lots of rum.
So if I did this back there and then put a bow, that would be fine.
Talise has to go. Going to bed, ladies. Have a great night. Good night, Talise.
Good night, Talise. Thanks for coming. Sorry you don't want to stay all night with us. We'll miss you.
She's gonna make you feel guilty for leaving, Tilly's.
Yep. Yep. Sorry you don't love us
Nikki
anymore.
has strawberry cider. I'd never heard of that.
Strawberry cider. What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love strawberry anything. She
I
is a
had
brat. Ooh.
caramel apple cider though. Or
Strawberry
caramel.
cider. Is it strawberry apple cider?
I don't know yet.
Well, she just can't put something like that in the chat and not hurry up.
I know. She's going to Wally World tomorrow. No, she said no shopping starting tomorrow. See? How can she go to Wally World? She's not going to shop there. Right.
That's why she's going tomorrow.
But she said starting tomorrow. That she is
Oh,
not
is it
going to be
starting
shopping.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's full of it.
You know, I would take a screenshot of that. Where is it?
You're in trouble, Nikki. You're in trouble.
Oh, darn, it doesn't go all the way up.
You shouldn't have said it out loud.
I didn't think of that. Like she's supposed to be sleeping. Oh, I know what to do. I'll tell you later. When she's not listening.
Now you're catching on. Exactly. You have to have secrets. Okay.
Oh, now she's going on about sugar cookies. And it's just strawberry cider. There's no apple with it.
Oh,
no.
wow.
Look what she did to me. What's it to chat?
Hey, Christy, I have your box. What a little turkey.
They have peach and blueberry cider too. For food.
Oh my gosh, really? Wow.
I thought it was unusual to have caramel apple cider. But is Nikki really wide awake? Or is she making us
course.
look like fools? Believe in everything that she
Oh,
is writing.
You thinking that she's dreaming? She's chat dreaming?
Either that or she's sitting back laughing and saying how they believe everything I write.
That may be.
That would be so Nikki.
Okay. If I do that one there.
Pumpkin apple cider is so yummy and never heard of that either.
Wow.
I want proof, you guys. Take pictures. I want to see proof. I don't believe you anymore.
Who said that one?
Amy?
Wow. What's all this? I ain't never heard of any of these. I think y'all are just one-upping each other.
Gosh darn it. Nikki comes up with the link. Where the heck is Moore's Farm Market? Is that on Saturn or Mars or something? Never heard of it. I don't believe it. I never gone to Starbucks. I never stepped foot in Starbucks.
What? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? What did you just say? You're getting ready to get so many repercussions in that chat. And when Mary sees you, oh no. She's going to be sending you a thermometer and a medical kit. Make sure you're not sick.
And I live in Washington. The original home place is Starbucks, and I'd never been in there. I drove by it a lot. A few
Oh,
of them.
well, that's got to count for something, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I can't really. That blows my mind. Just a wee bit. Blows my mind.
Okay, you gonna show everyone what you exactly are doing since we got distracted and Timmy.
Yes, I guess.
Picture of strawberry cider posted in Rusty Cage
Oh,
in 1 minute.
What'd she say? Picture of strawberry cider posted Run King Rusty Cage. And she even put a freaking strawberry there. What in the world? Oh, dang. There it is.
Yep. It's so pretty outside right now. It's snowing, Jean said. Jen Olsen.
Oh, hey, Jen. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Jen. How are you? Was Jen here? She wasn't here earlier, was she?
Yeah, she's been here for a while, Krista.
Oh, I was saying hi to everybody, and then, you know, you kind of forget who you said hi to.
Yes. Oh, Barbara Higgins, but this hot cocoa is amazing.
Oh, she is just rubbing it right in.
Yes.
You know why? Because it's so hot and fresh.
Yes.
That's why she's rubbing it in. Little sneaky one. You gotta watch that little one.
See? Jen even says so. Yes, I've been here since you started.
Sorry, Jen. Oh, gosh. Oh, she's like, dang. Okay, Crystal, I see how you are. Okay, I officially feel like a dumbass right now.
Yeah, Crystal, you should have asked me off to the side. And
Hey,
you wouldn't feel so bad.
Okay, so what I have done is I've put this thing, snowflake, back there, and I cut two ends off of it. And then I put a snowflake underneath of here, and I cut the back two ends off of it. And I will be pillowing snow on it, but the lights, so that's not too bad.
No, I think it looks kind of cool.
With this, yeah.
I don't know how it is in person, but on camera, it looks great.
So I don't know, I'm trying to, oh gosh, that's not big enough. I'm trying to figure out like how to arrange it. I'm trying to keep it in frame.
You're doing good.
And then let's see. I got these sprigs from, where did I get these from? I got these from I think Michael's last year. So they're leftovers. But I love the frosted berries. I absolutely love them. They are my favorite out of everything. And then I love these as well. I love these little wispy ones
Yes.
because they can give so much dimension, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second.
enabler.
Yeah. I will enable on these. These are fantastic. And you can get them in so many different colors throughout the seasons. But I love to, there's my paintbrush. I love to take them and wrap them around a paintbrush end or a pencil. But I like the paintbrush because it's tapered.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wrap it like that and then just pull it off. And then that makes it a cute little curly Q. And let's say I only want these pieces, I could cut it off there. And then it would look cute too. And then I'd have two of them. But I think I want one right here. Like behind that. I think I want one there.
That looks cute.
I know I'm going to put one down as well. So maybe I should build the two that are down. The two down ones first to kind of do a layering up. And I always, whenever I'm wrapping, I make sure to wrap the opposite way of whatever way these will go and stick out so that they are on the outside. And so make sure that you pay attention and you twist it the correct way so you can see they're sticking up off of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so see, you twist it again and in the end they're just on the top, so it's not going to matter. And if you want it to be a really tight curly Q, you can scrunch it all the way down and then that makes it a teeny little thing. And if you want it to be taller, yeah, they have these fun things at like Wild Orchid Crafts and like I Am Roses. And I love them from there as well because they have so many like shabby colors, you know. I love them. They're just a lot of fun. You can give, you know, you can really do a lot of texturing and layering with them. And then this I got the other day at Michael's. I think it was Michael's. No, Joann's. And it was like 50% off, and I couldn't tell you now because I don't know where the tag is, but I want to say it was like $1 or something like that, or 50 cents. It wasn't very expensive. But I'm going to probably clip the end, and this is pretty thick metal. So I have an old pair of dikes that I just keep here in the craft room because you can use your Timmy scissors, but I figure why abuse them if you don't have to.
In other words, she took Dennis's clipper things.
Yep. Darn right. So I'm just looking at the pieces where the branches are and just going through and clipping. This one I think comes off, yep. And so then there's your main branch, and you can still, like if I wanted to, I can still like weave that in there, and I can weave that in there, and that's still going to look fine.
Yeah, it does.
So if you selectively do it like I just did, then you'll still have a good piece, a good branch there to use as well. Okay. So.
Oh, I miss seeing evergreen trees.
Yeah, huh? Okay, so if I put this, how can I do that? It just helps if you like play around and you kind of, you know, look at how things are balanced. To try and work it in there. And I really think, see this glitter? I love this glitter. This is it's such a lovely texture. I just love it.
And it's not flaking off, making a mess.
No, nope. Nope, it is fantastic. So I'm going to use this little wispy curve as a cool thing. Man, I don't know why my side is hurting. Okay, so if I do that. So if I do that one there,
Oh, I was begging it Tuesday morning. There was this big lantern with 3 LED candles in it.
mm-hmm.
I almost had Brian convinced to buy it for me until he turned it around and said, "Batteries? No." And it went back on the shelf. It's like, how else do you expect them to light up?
He wanted it plugged in.
Apparently. Then how can I
Well,
have
and
it in the middle of my island?
oh yeah. Oh, that would look pretty. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would look. And if you
Yeah.
had it all wrapped with,
Oh yeah, deck it out because it was
Oh.
blah. So I had a perfect chance to deck it out.
it was black.
It was
Did you
blah.
say it was black?
Blah. No, it was
Oh,
blah.
blah.
There was nothing to added to it or anything. So I can
It
deck
was
it
at
out
Tuesday
for the
morning.
Yep,
It was at Tuesday morning.
yep, $25.
$25. How tall was it?
Quite tall. It's probably as tall as the hat.
It's like, oh. I'm thinking like 4 foot.
Oh no.
You're all quite tall. I'm like, oh, like 4 foot, and then you're all as tall as the hat. You had me going there for a minute. I was ready to go Tuesday morning tomorrow and see if they have some here.
I'll see if I can find it.
I want at Walmart they have for like I want to say $100. No, $60. They have a three lantern thing. It's like those old fashioned lanterns, and there's 3 of them, and then it's in a flower pot, and you can
Oh.
put stuff in the flower pot, but it's to go outside,
Huh.
like on your front porch. Yeah, I want to get that. And then bougie it all up. I think it would be amazing. Okay, I think I like that. And of course I'll put other stuff there, but I think I like that
Yes.
better than this. Gosh, that darn with that, because that thing is the wires hanging back there, it really is irritating because I can't.
Nikki goes, "How's my dog doing, Barbara? I have some treats for him when I get back." Her dog. Did you notice? Her dog. She's doing great, but she was looking for you after you left.
Oh, was that the little white one? Nikki said you have one that's protective. Is that the one she's talking about?
I'm waiting for her to answer. Nikki? Yes, she is, but you are the only person she likes but us. Bringing her some pig ears and bowling sticks and toys. Nikki's really spoiling it. Yes, the white one.
Nikki's all taking it treats.
Yes.
That's cool. It only likes Nikki. It knows that Nikki's a good person.
Nikki's a spoiler of everyone. Except
Yeah.
for little Nikki, her namesake. Because
No.
little Nikki has a pink sweater on.
Nikki's like, oh, she just threw me right under the bus. Okay. I think that one will be fine. And then oh my heck. Why do I feel like I have like butterfingers?
And that you're running out of space. I'm running.
You better run.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to get the gun. Oh, Talise ain't here. I was going to say the Benelli. I was going to say that, but Talise ain't here.
Little Nikki is a weird pink wearing. Staring under the table, dog. Yeah, but look at how Crystal's puppy is with the matching sweater and little hat. Was it?
What, pom-poms?
Yeah.
The pink pom-poms? Is that what you're talking about?
Driving the car.
Nikki liked his outfit. Can you hear it in her voice?
I remember what she put on the pictures. Which she really thought it was Bugsy.
Oh, did she figure out it wasn't him?
Oh, I suppose now that I open my big mouth, yeah.
Right? I'm like, what the heck, Christy? I was leaving it alone. Letting her think it was Bugsy. So your little square dog didn't feel alone.
No, Christy, it was worse than the little Nikki.
Christy found a picture the other night of this little dog that kind of looks like my Chihuahua, and Nikki was like half asleep, and she shared it in the chat, and then I said it was Bugsy, and Nikki was ready to leave and come and get Bugsy to save him. The dog was wearing a sweater that had pink pom-poms all over the thing.
Yeah.
But because Nikki was asleep, I figured she didn't know that it was Bugsy.
She said she knew it wasn't Bugsy.
Oh, did she? I
Yeah.
thought she didn't. I thought she was asleep or whatever, so she didn't know that it really wasn't him. She's like, I ain't that tired.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like... I don't know that I like that. That's driving me nuts. Okay, I think I need to clip a couple more of these branches. This is not an easy project, just so y'all know. It's very, when you're trying to build around the hat, it's very, I don't know how to even describe it.
You need a turntable.
Yeah, I actually used to have a little Lazy Susan, and I don't know what I've done with it, but I do need to get another one because that would make things a lot easier.
Yeah. We're working on something like that.
Yeah. Well,
Give me
it's so
more
hard.
space.
Like even do, like even doing the wreath, like it's so hard because normally I do the wreath and I'm looking at it from far away, when it's hanging up on the wall after I get the mesh on it. But because I'm trying to do a video, you just can't do that. And so it's very different.
And Nikki says, IKEA, you could get raw wood turntables.
For how much?
How much, Nikki?
I'm wondering if I should just like stop and then come back to it tomorrow because I know it's getting late and I know we're trying to keep it to a not such a long show so that it's not so taxing on me the next day and everybody else, so I'm wondering if that's what we should do, and then I can get some more of these branches as well. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do because I know I need some more of these branches, and I don't know where they're at, and I don't want to go dig for them while I'm on TV. So I think I'm going to call it.
Yeah, that's what you wanted to do anyways.
Yeah, well, because I need like little pieces like this. I need this to go around it, and then it shouldn't take very long to finish it, but I do need more of them, and I don't have any of those besides these two. And if I rip this apart, but I don't want to rip that apart.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to call it good. And then tomorrow, either tomorrow or what's tomorrow? Tuesday? Tomorrow I will come back on and I'll finish it. For sure I will come back on tomorrow. It'd probably be about the same time. But I'm thinking that this is how I'm going to do the shows from now on, instead of like every once in a blue moon we'll have a like a marathon show where we're on for 8 hours or something like that when Nikki is feeling better and all that. But thank you, Nikki. Thank you, girls. But I don't know. I just think that it would be better if I do it in parts. That way I'm also not trying to rush through it. I could take my time and feel refreshed when I come back to it as well. So I'm going to call it good for tonight, but I will turn the lights on and I will show you what it looks like right now. This is what it looks like right now. Oh, I'm over here, right? Gosh, that's so weird. I can't even see it on there on my screen. Like it's cutting half of it off.
A little bit to the right where your scissors are. Not too far though. There. Right there. Perfect. Right in the middle there.
So that's that side. That's that side. And then the back will have one that hangs off, and I'm going to have a big bougie bow on it. But you can see I don't have too much more to build. I'm just going to build a little bit here and a little teeny bit here, like maybe one thing here. So I don't have too much left to do on it. And then I absolutely want to put a bow on it, of course. And then snow and what's that one glass? The glitter? The one, anyway, I can't think of what it's called right now. The glass glitter? What is it called? Oh my gosh, I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, yes. The stuff that what'd she say? Please measure open space for the bed. Oh, so mean. So mean. It's 2x2. Realistically, probably right here. So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 3, 4. 7 by 4. Diamond dust. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Joanne, thank you. Christine, thank you. Diamond dust. Did anybody have any questions before I go, though? But I will absolutely come on tomorrow. And I'll try to give you a little bit more of a heads up as far as what time, but it's probably going to be about the same time. Because then I know everybody else is able, they've already eaten and all that kind of stuff. So.
And you know, Nikin is about to get B at work, and she's going to come on here, and there ain't going to be no show because she was on her way to work.
And get your cameras ready because I'm going to start just grabbing you girls and pulling you in. So I want to have everybody come on and do a meet and greet and stuff. I think it will be fun. So be prepared if I say, hey, would you like to come on the panel?
Nikki goes, nope, no questions.
And here's the other thing. I forgot to tell June. You don't have to stay the whole time if you don't want to. If
Except
you're not
for me.
comfortable with it. Yeah, except for Christy. She has no choice. But except for what was I saying? Oh, yeah, if you want to come on and you're just not comfortable staying the whole time, then of course you can go, you know. But if you're not too camera shy, it'd be great if you could come on and just so we can get to know each other a little bit better. I think it'll be fun. So absolutely, Barbara, we would love to. You'll be able to do it. You just
Yeah, Nikki already taught
you
you.
know, it gets nerve-wracking. But you'll be able to do it, especially since you've already done it once. Your phone will know what to do. So you'll literally just have to push a button. Yeah, I agree, Nikki. Yes, Diamond Dust. Thank you.
Oh, you see how these people are, Crystal and Nikki? You don't have to put on camera. But what I hear all the time, get your camera on.
Well, we have plans for you, little missy.
Yeah, I know.
Christy does all them great projects, so we want her to start sharing her skills.
Yep, I'm gonna do one private tutorial for someone. It could be Nikki or Crystal.
I tried last night, but couldn't. Barb, what'd you try?
To come on last night.
Oh, did she?
That's what she said earlier.
Oh. Well, we have to send you a link. So that would be why, unless Nikki sent you a link. Did Nikki send her a link?
I don't know.
Sorry, bud. Well, I didn't know if
Yeah, I was trying to remember.
I didn't know if I can. You can do it, Christy.
Barbara, we're gonna have a talk later.
And Donna, that's fine. Like all it does is we send you a link, and then you literally just Martha sent her a link. Oh, that's right, Martha's doing live videos, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to click on the link and hit go is usually what you have to do. See, Christy, Barbara said you could do it. No, Crystal. Donna, that is
I
what I
didn't see
used.
nothing Barbara said. Barbara Higgins said, it's blank. It's blank.
She suddenly can't see. It's amazing. We'll help you out though, Barb. No big deal. We'll work through it.
Yep.
But all right, girls. Thank you so much for joining me through all of my trials and errors. Oh, look, I forgot to put on these leaves. Look how pretty that looks.
Make a note.
I know, right? I'm gonna put them right there so I don't forget. I still have to put these on too. I do know that. And these. So yeah, there's still quite a bit. Anyway. Alrighty, girls. Well, thank you so much again for joining us. And Christy, I appreciate you being on the panel. June, thank you so much for joining us on the panel. You did absolutely wonderful, little lady. I could not believe she just jumped and started reading chat. I was like, wow, check her out. It blew me away.
It must
It
have
was
been when I
awesome.
walked away. I missed it. Bring her back.
Oh, yeah, she said, "Can I see YouTube on my computer?" And I said, "Oh yeah." So she had her phone in one hand, so she was on live with us with her phone, and then she had YouTube on her computer, and then so she was able to look on YouTube and read the chat because she's seen on her phone she couldn't see the chat, and
Oh,
yeah, and so she was reading the chat and answering questions and asking me questions. Yeah, it was great.
thank goodness.
Oh, I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked. I was like, wow, she's like a seasoned pro there. It was crazy.
I taught her so well.
Well, she said, wow, Christy makes this look so much easier than what it is. So and I said, now you see why we have to have Christy, because if Nikki and I are on here doing projects, then I mean, even just me, but let alone if there's two of us and people are, either talking to us or asking questions or whatever. So yeah, we couldn't do it without Christy. So absolutely.
Thanks.
But alrighty, girls, I will see you tomorrow. I will let you know what time. Hopefully, Nikki, I have to hide and be quiet. Abby is in bed when you come on. He has to get up for work at 3:45 a.m. Where are you at, Donna? What state are you in? If hubby wasn't here, I would have y'all cracking up. What state are you in, Donna?
Donna, get him earplugs.
Right? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, we're going to go. Thanks, girls, again, and I will see you tomorrow. I will let you know what time it will be earlier, so that way you can come on, or you can know when we're going to be live. All righty, girls. Bye. Thank you so much. Have a good night.